Game begin.
Off-seas, we've been around for about two to 3 years now. We started during the pandemic. We started with virtual tournaments, getting students, from across the province to be able to play together. One of our short-term and long-term goals has been to, provide an opportunity for an in-person event. We actually have teams coming from all over the province. Some of the other titles that we've supported through OFSI has been League of Legends, Smash Brothers, Valorant. So we of course have Rocket League. And our most recent one will be Minecraft Education. So we try to choose whatever title our players want to play. So as long as we have demand for a title, that's the title we go with.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live my life lavishly. Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try to pretend me, but you take it to the main dish.
Welcome to the Condors Esports Awards Academy Edition. This Thursday we're going to have our varsity squad, but today we thought we'd do something a little bit special and hang out with some of our up-and-coming and performant academy players and do something special for them as well. Welcome to the stream. We'll have some Valorant gameplay for you guys later on, but first we're going to sit down, give out some awards, have a little chit-chat with some of our academy athletes. I'm Brody Leafax-Moore, and I'll be chatting with them through the next 20 minutes or so. We have 4 awards, that's 4, we're going to give out today. So why don't we walk through some of those, what they are, what they mean, and then we'll get to our nominees and, of course, our winners right after that. Let's start off with our first award, which is going to be our Rising Condors Award. This is given to a new or younger athlete who shows strong potential for future competitive impact. This athlete brings enthusiasm and a commitment to learning that sets them apart early on. After that, we're going to have our Breakout Athlete of the Year. This award is going to celebrate an athlete who made a significant leap this season, someone who stepped into a bigger role, exceeded expectations, or emerged as a standout competitor. After that, we have our Academy Team Lead of the Year, awarded to the Academy Team Lead who demonstrates leadership, cultivates an inclusive community, and represents Condors Esports above and beyond expectations. And then our last and certainly not least award is going to be our Academy Athlete of the Year. This goes to an athlete that the award recognizes the athlete who consistently demonstrated exceptional skill, dedication, teamwork, and leadership throughout the season. This award reflects excellence both in-game and in the Condors community. So now that you know the awards that we're going to be handing out, I think it's time that we start doing that. We have all the athletes milling around. It looks like they're starting to get interested, so they'll probably make their way over here to celebrate our award winners. Let's get to our first award. Of course, I mentioned that before. It is our Rising Condor Award. Let's take a look now at our nominees. We have Hlub. I've always had trouble saying his name. Elite and T. And can we get a round of applause from all the athletes in the hub here for our winner? It is T. T, congratulations on being our Rising Condor. He's now sitting with it. We're going to chat for a few minutes here. I have your little award here. Let's get that on screen. We don't need his picture. We've got him in real time here. That's a nice piece of hardware there, buddy. Nice piece of hardware.
Yeah, not bad.
It's I mean you're newer to the Condors and you're already winning awards. Is that feel natural to you, or are you just like, yeah, of course?
No, I mean, it's pretty sick. Like, I didn't expect this, obviously. So, yeah, it's nice to be appreciated.
Yeah, no, that's, again, the whole point of this is someone that we see a lot of future potential in, and I think you've shown that around the hub. Can you talk to me, I guess, about, being one of the newer students here, the newer athletes with the esports program at Conestoga? What kind of your journey, your start to this whole process has been, and what's maybe opened your eyes up to in the process?
Yeah, I kind of came here mainly like to play COD. That's all I knew about Condors Esports.
Just can't play COD.
Didn't know anything about like the back end, the production stuff, and then kind of just fell into a role with production and like kind of just started to love it. Started like enjoying just working more than playing COD some days. So.
Well, it's funny because behind the scenes you didn't see before this, setting all this up, we have some casters will be on for our Valorant game later as well. We were setting up the entire production in the other room. You were there setting all that up too, right? Like you weren't just here to win an award, play some COD. You've been all around. Now, talking to COD specifically, how's that journey been? I mean, like, you just came to play some COD, but obviously, when you get on a team, some things change. Have you learned any new processes from that?
It's nice coming here. I played at a different school before, so this school is definitely a bit more competitive.
Yeah.
Playing with my teammates, like I've just learned so much from them, especially Taylor. Like he just knows so much about the game, so it's kind of nice to be like under him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then work my way up to academy captain this semester. So
Huge.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I guess looking at the captain role, did you feel like that came with any extra pressures on you, or is it just a nice C on the jersey kind of thing?
No, I feel like I've always kind of been like a leader. I was a captain at my last school too.
It's the ADHD
so,
in you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it kind of was like a natural role for me almost. Like even when I wasn't a captain, I felt like I was somewhat of a leader on the team,
Right.
like kind of trying to help everyone like stay together and
Yeah.
whatever. So yeah, pretty natural, I think.
I mean, I guess for your journey now that you're going to be for a bit longer here, you've already got an award. I mean, this is a great start to everything. Are there things that you're looking to I guess, bring to the Condors, to the academy side of things? Maybe looking to the varsity side of things down there, production. What are your goals, I guess, as an athlete at Conestoga?
Yeah, hopefully try and make varsity next year coming back. And then obviously filling the roles of Liam. Filling the shoes of Liam.
Our director.
Yeah, he's graduating, so pick up the reins and hopefully do as good as he does on the production, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we're getting there. No, you've been doing phenomenal so far. I mean, I guess looking at the everything now, not just the COD side, the production side, the academic side too. For you as someone that's taking on so many different roles, has it been hard to balance that? Or I mean, again, the ADHD probably just makes it natural, but what's the challenges there?
Yeah, I mean, like doing everything, I kind of leave a lot of stuff to the last minute, like especially schoolwork. Like I know people say like stay on top of it if you're working and you're playing COD, but like I kind of leave a lot of stuff to the last minute. And it helps me like just do it fast. So like, I don't know. I've
Work
never
under
been,
pressure.
like the balance is like, I've never really struggled with it, to be honest. Like I don't know.
Is that what pulled you to COD? Just kind of like the do it as you go, like you don't plan, you just
pretty much just run into the hill and shoot some people. No plan. Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny. Yeah, no, it makes sense. I guess now you've got your award. We got a few more to get through, so I'm gonna hop over to those in a few seconds here. But final words here. I mean, first award. Anything else you got? Thank your family and friends and all the people.
Yeah.
Any words out there?
I don't know. I want to thank Zach. Like pretty good onboarding process when I got here. Like felt like a family right away. So
can we get a shout out for Zach? Yo, round of applause for Zach.
Round of applause for Zach.
Let's go.
But yeah, he's been pretty supportive this whole process. So yeah, just shout out to him.
Huge. All right, we're gonna get on to the next one here. There's a few more to get to, so why don't we pop the nominees up for our next award on screen here? This next one is going to be our Breakout Athlete of the Year, and our nominees are going to be Tamed, Wrench, and YG. And I'd like everyone to give a round of applause for our winner of our Breakout Athlete of the Year. It's YG. YG is now with me. I gotta, and you're gonna have to bring this up to T after. You definitely got a louder applause than T. Why do you think that is? What's going on here?
My team is present. Unlucky COD Academy. I know they would have made a lot of noise if they were here already.
Fair enough. Hey, well, here's your nice award. Wow, it's a bit heavy there. Don't drop it. Watch the fingerprints. Yeah, I had to clean that off pretty heavily before here. Oh yeah, you're muted. Sorry.
I'm muted. Yeah, there you go.
That's my professional job here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
How does it feel? I mean, obviously, to get an award, it's Academy squad. Obviously, we put some more attention on the varsity side of things. But to be able to get one on the Academy side must feel cool, especially since you've been doing that jumping back and forth.
Yeah, like 2 years in Academy. It's been very much of a roller coaster.
Yeah.
A lot. 2 semifinals lost, kind of rough. Had to step up, had to go back down, beat St. Clair.
Right.
Go back to the casting side. It's been a roller coaster, but getting some recognition feels nice for something I put so much time into. But again, I wouldn't be able to get this award without my team.
Yeah.
They've been a hell of a ride. They've been with me this entire time. We've been like a family. So this award's for them too. Hopefully they can make it worth with tonight with a win.
Round of applause for the team. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think the same we've seen with Tia, one of our previous winners too. You've been someone that's around the hub, all over the place. I think you're actually casting later.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you're
casting tonight.
What's I guess for you that hop? Going from competitiveness to being a part of the crew, just as a friend with everyone, to casting, all that. What's that process been like for you?
The process has been very interesting, actually.
Yeah?
Joyce joined as a player. Found from Zach, there's an opportunity to work. I got to
Yeah.
work with the behind the scenes, know everybody. I've been close to everybody. It's been like a family. And being able to help around, make the show better, and show my passion has been really great.
And your passion shows, man. From being able to jump again from one side to the other, where it's academy, varsity. Have there been any challenges for you? I guess besides you mentioned a couple losses in there. Mentally, that must be challenging.
Yeah.
Any other challenges that you've come across that you've been proud that you've been able to overcome?
Well, mainly the main challenge, which is why I'm not competing right now, we're all students first. I had to go with my capstone. That was the main challenge to go aboard.
Yep.
Just being able to be big enough to step down, know what's better for the team. I couldn't put the time
huge,
for
yeah.
them. It was pretty big. It was pretty rough decision to make. But I'm glad they're doing great. Hopefully they can also get a win on Wednesday.
Yeah, I want to. If I'm not mistaken, is that a LAN potential win?
Yeah,
as well?
potential
that's
LAN.
Huge.
Potential
yeah.
LAN.
No, that's a team player right there, recognizing those things. In terms of the ecosystem behind you, then is that something you've been natural at recognizing when that has happened? Have you been pushed to do that? Have you learned things, I guess, from the ecosystem at Conestoga to be able to recognize some of these things when you need to step down or step up?
It's been a lot. There's a lot of examples of people stepping up and down, but it's been a lot of personal, just knowing when things are right, when things are going wrong, and when I need to take a step back.
Right.
Again, it was pretty hard, but glad I was able to do it.
No, that's incredible. Again, same thing that I just did with T. Is I want to give you the stage and just
Yep.
say, shout out to anybody. You already shouted your team
Yep.
before. If you want to do it again, go for it. But
Yep.
you won an award. You got a nice piece of hardware.
Let's
So
celebrate
celebrate it.
Celebrate it again. I know everybody's watching at home. Thank you for my parents, my sisters, my aunt, everybody that supported me along the way. But again, shout out to the team again that they're all here. And again, everything, the stage is set. Big night tonight. I just want to support them. I'll be in the casting booth. Hope you guys get a win tonight. But again, this is for everybody at home, okay?
There, another round of applause for YG. As we do that, let's pull up our next award nominees, because that is going to be our Academy Team Lead of the Year. And our representatives, our nominees, are Matthew Lopachinski, and we've got Kappa and Mystic. But there's a familiar face on there, one you've seen before, and you're going to see it again because he's right here with me. Our winner for the Academy Team Lead of the Year is Matthew Lopachinski.
Hello, hello.
It's because it's League of Legends. That's why the one League of Legends guy was clapping.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we poke fun all the time, but man, you've been here for so long with the squad, and I want to give you your award now because it is fancy, a little sharp.
Ooh,
Just be careful
cool.
there. Yeah, don't poke anyone with that. But congratulations on the win. I feel like you've been, again, since I've been here with the school, you've been here. Before that, you're just a forever piece of the school. How's it been with this whole journey now working with the Academy side?
Yeah, it has been a long time. I appreciate all the years I've spent here. And I think on the Academy side, it's been really rewarding to just work with, maybe some players that are newer, maybe a bit lower level in the game, whatever. But I think there's a lot of value in just simply like instilling good habits, having fun,
Yeah.
Where I think Academy was a bit more built towards like, those aspects, and that's what I enjoyed about it.
Well, that's a key thing here too. Is YG was mentioning before that the balance that he had to take, the choice to step down to be able to focus on some schoolwork. For you, how is that balance working with the athletes now on the other side of things, instead of being an athlete yourself, focusing on you got to focus on your school a little more, like those conversations. How has that learning process been for you?
Yeah, it took me a while to really appreciate, the school aspect of it, but also competing. I think at the start, passion burned really hot, really fast, where it's like, I just really want to win. And then over time, over the years, I mean, the passion never left, but it was kind of understanding like YG was saying, the balance. I am a student. Also trying to teach new players became a bigger value than it was before. Just being a mature student here, people kind of look to me a little bit more.
Yep.
Maybe that.
It did. And I want to ask on that. Did you have to learn, I guess, a big lesson when people started looking to you? That's a lot more pressure, a lot more weight. It's like, I've got to have the right answers. Did you feel that at all, or did it come naturally?
I felt it a bit. I think a part of it was natural. growing pains, I think, were always there. I think just teaching the newer rising Condors that are coming in what matters at the end of the day. Because I think, we're going to win a lot of games here. We're going to lose a lot of games here. But just keeping a head about you, I think, is something that a lot of people in esports struggle to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of where I was at.
Obviously you won the award, so that's for a reason. Do you, it's the time to gloat. Is there anything that you think, like, okay, what stood out about yourself that you're proud of that probably got you this award? Is there something you think, hey, you know what, I do that very well?
Yeah, you know what, actually recently, our last game in the Discord call, I remember everyone mentioning, all right, well, nobody wants to play anymore because I'm leaving. I'm like,
no, wow, okay.
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
okay.
a high accolade.
I mean, I think partially joking, but also partially like, okay, damn, like I at least they had some fun with me. So that made me feel good, definitely made me feel like, okay, I had an impact. So yeah,
it's hard to see it when you're not the one the impact happening to, right?
Yeah.
But then to hear those words, that feels good, man.
Yeah,
no,
it felt great.
That's incredible. And I guess just to see if there's any like words that you can share out there to other team leads and ones that will come in the future. What has maybe been the biggest lesson that you can like boil down to like a sentence or two that, or longer, go for it, that would really set like another team lead ahead if they heard it?
I think focusing on results, depending on your circumstance, right? It's like if you have a really talented team, then absolutely it makes sense you focus on the results. But for a lot of us here, especially in the academy portfolio, just focusing on the human connection part of it, which ironically will maybe lead to more results.
Yeah.
So I guess, that's what I would say there.
I mean, synergy out of game helps synergy in game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's very underestimated. All right, well, I'm going to do again what I did to the rest. Yeah, I'll shake it. I'm going to give you a stage to talk about just anything you want to say to your students or anybody else. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. No, I mean, following in other footsteps, I'd like to thank my fiance, Sydney. When I came here, she wasn't my fiance, but I'm leaving with a fiance. Lost all my hair as well.
Congratulations. Well, not on the second part, but
Yeah, but no, I've changed a lot. I think she supported me a lot through this. Also, like, Zach has been amazing as well, as everyone else has mentioned, as a director. Really appreciate him. And just like everyone, like Kristen, yourself, Gareth, like so many people around here I've known for a long time. So yeah, just thankful for everyone here.
Class act. I love it. Hey, another round of applause here for Lopaczynski and his fiance. Hey, keeping you in check. Let's get to our final award nominees. Our last award here is going to be the Academy Athlete of the Year. We said this is last for a reason, but certainly not least. We have Ayume, T, and Penko as our nominees, but we have one winner. She's already here. Can you give a round of applause for our Academy Athlete of the Year, Penko?
Hi.
Hello. It's fun because I've never really gotten to interact with you. You've always been kind of the quiet one, but tonight I've heard you out there chatting a lot more. For you, I guess this whole journey through Condors, have you found yourself being able to get out there more, open yourself up, and learn new things about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's been kind of crazy. I've been here for like 3 years. I've been through two different teams. I was on GC before, and I was on Academy, and I feel like both of those teams have taught me so many like important but useful things about teamwork, about the game. I'm just really grateful to have people and teammates who always support me and always believe in me, even if like some things we may not see eye to eye. Like I'm happy to play and improve and be the best that I can be.
All right, I have to put my mic down for a sec. 'Cause I gotta two-hand this one. I'm giving in the box as well because you're gonna get a lot of fingerprints on this one here. Let me put you here.
It's so pretty.
This thing is hefty. Here's your award. Yeah, you're gonna two-hand it. Yeah, it's hefty. And I took it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna get fingerprints all over this thing. So I couldn't. The box was nice enough anyway.
Thank
you. You talked about lessons that have been crucial, being able to communicate in game, get over differences. What have maybe been the hardest challenges for you in that process that you've been able to get over?
I mean, I think my biggest one so far was definitely when I entered Academy. I was really worried. I was kind of like, I felt like the ugly duckling kind of, like I'm the only girl here. I'm usually like a lower rank than most of my teammates, so I was really worried that I was going to be underperforming, and there's so much pressure for me to do better than I usually do to compensate for all of those things.
Yeah, it's easy to let that slide
Yeah.
into the mentality, yeah.
But this semester, I feel like I've really learned how to not focus on that and
That's huge.
enjoy playing with my teammates and just focus on the game, because that's all that really matters.
Okay, I'm going to need you to share whatever it was that you realized to let you get over that, because I feel like for myself and a lot of people out there, that's still a problem.
Yeah,
it's so
for
easy
sure.
to just get in your own head and overthink things.
Yeah.
What do you do? I guess, is there a process? Like, what do you do?
Well, I definitely have to thank a lot of my teammates for that kind of process,
Okay.
because being so close with them, like in and out of game, like we're always hanging out and like playing games together and being goofy and silly, and like it kind of just let me let go, because I know
Right.
that their opinions aren't going to change of me if I like drop a pie one game. You know
Right,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, so I should just focus on myself and have fun playing.
No, that's huge, to be able to also, again, have teammates and an ecosystem behind
Yeah.
you that allows for that process to happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, with your experience over all the years that you've been with the Condors, and you've been an athlete with these squads, is there any individual piece of advice, because I did this with Lopaczynski as well, because he has that experience, that you would
Yeah.
be able to hand out to the rising Condors like T, new athletes that'll be here for some time?
I think just don't be too hard on yourself. Like, everyone is new at things that they do, and you know, you only live once, so
Yeah.
like take every shot that you can get. Something that Tiny likes to tell me when I'm feeling really not confident is just swing.
Just swing.
Just swing.
Just swing.
Be confident in yourself. Like, there's no need to be scared of anything. Just swing.
I needed that advice when I played baseball. I did a whole entire season without swinging once. So,
really?
yeah, no, that's actually huge advice. That's incredible. Hey, well, same thing. The floor is yours. Anybody you'd like to thank and speak out to, because that's an incredible award to win.
I want to thank my cat, Bento. He's awesome. All of the academy team knows him. I always send pictures of him. W Cat. I want to thank my previous teammates from last semester who I got really close with, Beanster, Mornew, all of those kinds of people. I want to thank all of the GC teammates that I've used to play with, like non-Condors, Condors that aren't with us anymore, people who are still at the school. I'm so grateful for my time with them. My mom, my dad, my boyfriend Sam. Yeah.
Huge. Awesome. Hey, one more time, give it a round of applause for Panko as well. Academy Athlete of the Year. And keep that going for every single one of our award winners tonight. And energy for the Valorant squad, because they're going to be going in a few moments here. Congratulations to all of our athletes. But let's get to some gameplay. It's time to start some Valorant.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live my life lavishly. Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try but tiny, but you take it to the main dish.
Valorant, a tactical first-person shooter that's taken the esports world by storm. In Valorant, 2 teams of 5 players face off, one team attacking and the other defending. The attacker's aim is to plant a device called the spike at specific sites, while the defenders try to stop them or defuse the spike if it's planted. Each player selects from over 20 unique characters, called agents, who have special abilities. From smokescreens to healing, these abilities can change the course of the game. Teams switch sides every 12 rounds, with the game coming to an end when one team hits 13. If the score is tied at the end, the game goes into overtime, where teams must win 2 consecutive rounds to secure victory. The key to success is strategy, teamwork, proper use of your abilities, and pinpoint accuracy. If you watch Counter-Strike, a lot of these terms may be familiar, but if not, let's break down some terminology you'll hear during a Valorant broadcast. Jump spotting, when a player quickly jumps around a corner to gather information. Peeking, quickly exposing yourself from cover to take a shot at an enemy or gather information. Trading, when teammates take turns engaging enemies, with one player entering a fight after another is eliminated to maintain pressure and numerical advantage. Entry fragger, the player who typically initiates a push onto a bomb site or objective, usually the first to engage enemies. Flanking, a tactic where a player maneuvers around the enemy team to attack from an unexpected angle, often catching them off guard. Operator, or Op, a powerful and expensive sniper rifle that can kill an enemy in a single shot to the head or chest. Force Spy, a round where a team spends most or all of their available money on abilities and weapons, even if it risks depleting their funds for future rounds. Ace, when a player eliminates all 5 members of the opposing team in a single round. There are many more, but we hope this helps you follow the chaotic battles of Valorant.
All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gareth, and this is YG, and follow the chaos. We will. This is a huge game tonight. And also, congratulations on your award, by the way. If you missed the awesome award ceremony, make sure you follow us at Condors Esports on all your favorite channels, YouTube, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram, because that is where all the good stuff is going to be uploaded. But, yeah, you know, you got an award. It was the GOAT award, right? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. More like breakout athlete of the year. Shout out to Panko, who's playing in tonight's match, by the way.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of great stuff coming from Panko, and actually that's one of the topics I did want to talk about today is Mix. You know, he's they've been a little controversial. Some of the Valorant players, either on varsity or academy, have very strong feelings about Mix, but not very good feelings. Panko is one of the few people that actually really likes Mix. They're a big fan. Obviously, they play Smokes, right? And so they obviously they like to have the Mix in the roster, but also they really like the double heal and the double concuss. And honestly, it's very fair. But the ultimate is something that is like across the board. It's unanimously hated. And I made a joke change that if it costed 4 points, it would be good. What do you think, as a professional player yourself?
You know, like that would be kind of silly, but you know,
okay.
it would ramp it up. It would ramp it up. It would ramp it up. Like the ult's a little bit weird, not being a concuss. I still feel like it has some value.
Yeah.
But as a solo ult, like that's what an initiator ult should be.
Yeah.
But he's an initiator. He's a smoked character.
Yeah. No, I get you.
So you have to combo with something else for it to be valuable. Once you know where the person is, you need an extra flash or something. If you don't have that, then it becomes a little hard.
It is a little bit wraps if you don't have the right synergy. But one thing that I do want to talk about when it comes to synergy is actually the game today, because this is a big one. I believe they're competing for top 8, and this is a single elimination, so no second chances. Top 4, my bad. No second chances. And I believe, they're qualifying for finals, right? Or
Yep.
This
is semifinals.
So regardless, this is a huge game, with the final game being played on Wednesday. And obviously, the team that's going to be on screen right now is also going to be the team for Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken.
For next Monday.
Next Monday,
Wednesday
okay.
is Varsity's chance at Orlando.
Okay. See, I had the right games, just the wrong team. But anyway, the team for today is obviously Panko, the one who got the award. Absolute GOAT, by the way. Sam or Silly Shadow, Sunter, Haloo, not Haloob, Haloo. You don't say the B, and of course Tamed. Originally being Tamed, Tamed the Beast 445, but he dropped all that just for Tamed. How do you feel about the name change?
Everybody asked him to do it. Everybody in ranked asked him to do it. It was a point of jokes to be made.
It was a group decision.
Yeah, it's a group decision to push him towards it.
Okay. All right. Oh, geez, pardon me. And you know, all this talk about Mix, kind of being a meme tier agent. One of the main questions I have on my mind is Forsaken. You know him. We all love him. He has played basically every single agent in pro play. Regardless, he's even whipped out the Gecko and Harbor. But is he going to be going as far as to play the Mix?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played Harbor when nobody played Harbor. He played this character when nobody played him. He's gonna play Mix on some map.
Yeah. Okay. What map do you think he would play it on?
I have no idea. Coming with a new, there's a lot of balance changes, especially with Yoru being absolutely dusted.
Yes.
30 days time, Wele and Neon are supposed to also get dusted.
Oh really?
So we're gonna be seeing a big meta change. So that's when I see it can maybe come in.
Okay.
Don't know what map. It'll probably go towards a map that PRX don't scrim.
Yeah, right. Okay. Fair enough then. And, obviously today's big game. Now, originally I was confused. I thought it was top 4. It's actually, no, I thought it was top 8. It's actually top 4. Let's take a look at the bracket. And we'll see where everyone is standing. So there you can see Humber Esports is going to be facing off against Conestoga College. Both teams have 2 wins under their belt. I mean, obviously, right, because that's how you advance. But Humber was a 2-0. And, I was talking to the players. I don't think they are very, very intimidated by that. I think they're confident. They're cool. They are ready to get stuff done. They were doing the scrims. I think they're feeling good, just getting the shots in. And as a player, what do you think is the best way to warm up? I've heard it's deathmatch. I've heard it's, just doing nothing. Mornu from last year was the one who said, no, we just go in raw. Like, we just, no practice, nothing.
Yeah, it depends on the person to person. I know Didi likes to go into an aim trainer. She goes really hard on the aim training. Sam likes to play comp before.
Yeah.
Hlu and Sunter like to play death matches.
Okay.
And Tamed, I know he does a mixture. He does aim training and death matches before.
Interesting.
Plus a warm-up scrim, all of them.
Wow. Okay, so he's real warm right now is what you're saying. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's done all 3 of that. A little bit ago you were talking about, there's going to be some map that Forsaken plays mix on. Let's see the maps for this series, because I want to see if you think that Breeze, Haven, or Split is potentially a mix angle for Forsaken.
No.
No, you don't think so? Okay, well, that's off the table. But Breeze is one of the maps that Conestoga is going to be running first, and I believe this is one of their favorite maps. They practiced it quite a bit. Haven is a classic for both the Academy and Varsity team, but Split is something that I haven't really seen Conestoga play a whole lot of. Any idea what we could be seeing on that map?
For the Split, I know it came down to be the last ban of the series. Breeze is our pick. Haven is Humber's pick.
Oh, okay.
And then Split was kind of a decider.
Yeah.
And both teams just have a very similar outlook to the map.
Oh, okay.
Split, methodically, is supposed to be a very slow map, but I know Conestoga likes to speed it up.
Yeah, right. I was just going to say, like, they are very, very, very aggressive with their pushes, and especially with Sunter and Tamed, Like, they are some of the most aggressive players you could get.
Yeah, Sunter and Sam have been going insane. They're looking like Wade and Braun out there, literally.
Yeah,
just like
absolutely, bro.
One dash is here, one
Just
dash
a
is
lot
there.
shorter.
Yep.
Go on.
You'd be right, yeah. There's dashing
one
here,
dash is
dashing
there,
there, a perfect synergy. Kill, they get the trade from each other. And Hlu right behind them. Same with Panko. Tame directing the show from the back.
Absolutely, yeah. Tamed is the IGL. I don't think he's ever not been the IGL, wasn't he? Yeah, okay, so he's been in the hot seat from the start. And of course, Coach Kevin there from the varsity team, making sure that that everyone keeps their cool and make sure that, whenever they need to pause, they are able to get some insight. And I do want to ask you, because you know Kevin a fair bit, right?
Yeah.
Any idea, based on his coaching style, what do you think he's going to be saying to the players? Like, any kind of common issue that could be coming up tonight?
It's literally going to be...
Hold W?
It's literally that.
Okay.
If I do say, if you were to do a comparison, that's something that it's always done at the beginning of a season. When it comes to name, like rank, statistics, like way of play,
Yeah.
technically speaking, when you look on the paper, we should be a top team in this division.
I
But
see.
then when you mix in that team play aspect and synergy and way of like, a day you could be cold. A day you could be warm. The highs are high, but their lows are also really low.
Okay.
So these are all factors you have to look at, and that's what makes these series so electric.
Yeah.
Especially last week's.
Oh, absolutely.
Insane comeback from a 9-5 deficit, just 17-15.
Yeah, it was really, really crazy. And you know what? We've seen some crazy matches in, what's it called? Masters. No, not quite Masters just yet. Wait, no, was it Masters?
That was Masters, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, we've seen some crazy stuff. Actually, Paper X actually dropped down to second to Nongshim. I thought Paper X had it, but no, they got 3-0'd.
Yeah, no,
it was crazy.
Nongshim, they're the reason.
Something happened.
Yeah, no, Nongshim read the meta well. They found that gray
see.
space nobody found, which is that Neon and that Yoru.
Okay,
And the Neon with a judge, Mr. Domby, changed the game as a whole.
Of course.
Dropping 60 in a series of 2 maps
Yes.
with just a judge.
Yep.
So a lot has changed since that Masters in rank.
Quite a lot has changed in ranked, but I do know that Conestoga, more so the varsity, really loves the Yoru Neon. Do you know if the Academy team is going to be running these agents as well, or are they more Waylay?
We play Waylay only because Yoru just got nerfed into the ground.
Okay.
He's dead. Rip Yoru.
What happened to him?
He got a TP removed, sorry, a flash
What?
removed.
Oh.
And his TPs, instead of being a whole minute, are now 15 seconds. So it's,
What?
Yeah, it's very bad. The entire point of Yoru was being able to hold the site, TP over.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It's gone.
15 seconds? Dude, holy crap.
It's really
Like,
bad.
are they just expecting you to, like, like throw your teleport down, like, long on Haven and then just TP down?
It's being used, like the new
what?
meta for Yoru is you being aggressive TPs and
Yeah, right?
you being in sight and setting a TP behind you so you
Oh
can get
my
out quick.
goodness.
But
Oh, I guess, but
none of that
that's
fast
wild,
rotate meta that we had going
that
on.
is crazy. I mean, I guess it does make him more of a duelist, which I guess kind of fits the character, but come on, man. 15 seconds?
Yeah, Yoru
That's
was
a little
essentially a
criminal.
sentinel, if I'm being completely honest, with his
right,
TP.
right? Okay, wow. All right, so big nerf from Yoru. I assume none of the other nerfs were nearly as harsh.
No.
Okay, yeah, so I guess Riot just does not particularly like Yoru.
Oh, Clove actually
happens.
did
Oh, really?
get
Oh,
destroyed,
you know what?
yes.
Panko was telling me the smokes after death got giga nerfed. They're like half-time, if not lower.
Jet Smoke's longer.
Oh, GG, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just use the revive at that point. I don't think it's worth smoking. Like, oh my goodness. That's ridiculous.
It is. It's pretty crazy that they did that.
Did Tiny hear the news? I know he's a big Clove player. I don't think he's going to be very happy.
Yeah, I think he's still going to be playing because Clove
Really?
still allows you to do all these things. The
I
opponent's
guess,
more than
but-
smokes, if they're used properly, can still be good, but very hard.
Yeah, it's significantly harder now. Man, oh man. Okay, well, I don't think that Academy runs the Clove at all, do they?
On Bind, actually, yes.
Oh, really? On Bind? Well,
But
I
we
don't
haven't seen that.
Yeah, right. I was just gonna say Bind is not in the map pool so far. As you know, we're looking at Sam. He's doing his thing. He's warming up. Does he usually do that?
Yeah, he was pretty cold. He was getting pretty pissed at ranked earlier. You know, ranked
really?
again.
Oh, it's
Everybody,
ranked, man.
everybody's mad at ranked right now. After
Yeah.
that Masters, ranked has been unplayable.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, he's doubling down. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this technique. So is this what it takes to be a pro player?
No, maybe. You know, he
Maybe,
used
okay.
to be. He used to be a
Wow.
pro player in PUBG Mobile.
Really? Oh,
He used to play for Cloud9, actually.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an insane lore drop, man. How long have you known this?
Since he joined Academy a year and a half ago, and then he took a break. But yeah, he
Really?
was. And when he was in Korea, he was a PUBG Mobile professional player for Cloud9.
That's crazy. Oh man. Okay, so I assume that he's gonna be very excited for Valorant Mobile when that drops.
Oh yeah, when that drops, he might switch. He might leave us.
Right, that's what I'm gonna say. And you know what? Sunter's been glazing Valorant Mobile as well. He says that if PC Valorant does not work out, you can expect him on mobile Valorant immediately.
Yep, it would be a pretty easy switch.
Yeah, you think so? Have
Yep.
you played it yourself?
No,
No. Okay.
only console Valorant, and then I saw how easy it was, and I
Oh.
moved on.
No, okay. I feel like console Valorant is just horrendous, man. Because like stick drift is a thing. Like it's super duper common. It's
pretty bad.
Just throws off your accuracy. Yeah, and so you know, a lot of people are putting mobile Valorant above the PC Valorant. So I could see the glaze from that. I could see that.
You
Yeah.
can see it. You can see it.
I could see it. One of the other questions I do want to ask you, mainly about the Breeze, because that is going to be our first map for today. Do you know what Conestoga has been practicing in particular?
Yeah, well, Breeze has been the map that since the semester started, even when I was still in Academy at the start,
Yeah.
since Breeze came back, weird map, everybody was screaming it. We tried to put so much work into it. Same with Varsity did. Everybody poured everything into it. At the beginning, it didn't work out.
Oh,
It didn't
I
work
see,
out at
I
all.
see.
It was almost like a giveaway map. Very micro mistakes were costing us maps.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
now, finally, we won a map in the regular season, and
Right,
then
right.
against Robert Morris, when it mattered the most in quarterfinals, that
It happened.
that glorious win, an
Yep.
easy win, confident win
Ooh,
came
okay.
against in Breeze. So
Okay.
hopefully we can see that again today.
All right. And, you know, you saying confident win, that's actually a great segue because, if I'm not mistaken, Conestoga has some history against Humber, specifically with the varsity team.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun moment at Waterland.
Yeah. Apparently you guys did quite well, or the varsity team did quite well. Do you think that the same team is going to have the same kind of pitfalls against the Conestoga Academy, or do you think they might have learned?
Maybe,
Adapted,
maybe.
if you
Who
will.
knows? It's a lot. I know Humber is a bunch of shooters. They are all shooters. They all deserve that shout
Oh,
out.
I see.
Like Wordle and Ray J Rage, they're
Yes,
really
yes,
good
yes.
shooters. Rage getting that insane ace clutch.
Oh, yeah.
Against the varsity squad to try to begin a comeback. Fell
Yeah.
short. Well, shout out to him. He's
Yeah.
a really funny guy, really nice guy.
Oh, he's quite awesome, but I do know that he gets a little bit hyped, and you know, before the stream, you were actually telling me a little bit of a story where he did get that ace, and you know, I mean, rightfully so. He was celebrating. Unfortunately, he might have kicked his PC or something, or like hit the desk, and half the computers turned off.
Yeah, his PC turned off. 2 of them got off the grid of the internet.
Oh
Very
my
interesting
goodness.
tech pause in
Yeah.
that stream, but for a good reason.
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely a valid reason. So for those reasons, I want him to do well. Obviously, we want to see a great game, but I hope he doesn't get the ace.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't want
gonna
to see
say
that. I don't want to see that today.
Right? Yeah, because you know, tech pauses are not that fun to deal with, but something that is fun to deal with is catching up with all the sports action, especially with Condors Esports. So make sure you follow us on all your favorite social media channels: YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, so you can catch all of the best moments. And now, one thing I do want to talk about just before we get into game here. Actually, it's about Silly Shadow. He has a certain nickname when he starts popping off.
Sam?
Yes, Sam. Is that not his
No,
thing, Silly Shadow?
Sam's just Sam.
Oh, my fault. I thought it was Silly Shadow.
Yeah, no, Sam's just Sam. He changed it very simple, made it just plain
Okay,
simple. Sam.
okay. So he used to be Silly Shadow.
No, Silly Shadow's on varsity.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong person. Very good. All my notes are screwed up.
No, don't worry. He's still
That's-
Mr. 1MS.
That's not quite the nickname I was going with. It was actually Thanos.
Oh, yeah, 20
Thanos-
Infinity Stone Thanos.
20 Infinity Stone Thanos. Yeah, apparently he's going to get that nickname whenever he starts popping off. So if you hear that as well, it's not really a Valorant-specific term, but if you hear that, we are referring to Sam just going crazy. But without further ado, let's get into the games here. Breeze is going to be our first up. Panko looks to be locking in, okay, the double smoke comp.
Yep.
Nice.
Switch over.
I'm actually very surprised that Tamed is not on the chamber, because I believe he does play a lot of chamber, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did. It's mainly because before this comp, we were running an Astra Viper with no Sentinel.
Okay.
And it was a Yoru Jet, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. And now Yoru's gone. We switch over the comp, over to an Omen. Sam on the chamber because he likes working a scope. His scope is really good. Short against RMU, hitting some crazy shots on jump spotters.
Okay. And then over on the Humber side, it looks like we're going to be having a Sova chamber mirror match. The Reyna, I'm actually very interested in. I know that you said Wordle and Rage were the aimers. How come Trin is picking up the Reyna? Do you think it's
No, maybe he's just confident.
maybe a troll? Unless there's 3 big aimers on that team.
No, it's very common that when a team is not confident in a map, I'm imagining with this comp
Oh,
they're
really?
choosing, this is probably
wow.
a full pug. Probably have never played
Really?
Breeze. Yeah, seeing a
I
Clove
see.
getting
Okay.
locked in,
Right.
Chamber, Reyna. This is a comp you would see in competitive play.
Okay. Well, you know, I
Which-
mean,
yeah,
to be fair, I do think that you know, the competitive kind of mindset of just go, fire your gun, it can work sometimes. It's absolutely worked. You know, Paper X is a great example. All their games look like ranked, and it's worked amazing for them. Any idea if it's maybe going to be the same thing against Conestoga's more slower, kind of more tactical team?
Well, we're about to see since actually Conestoga is starting on the attacking side. So
Mm-hmm,
this comp from Humber is going to be very tough for them as a defending team.
Yes.
They're going to have to start flooding through Viper walls, flooding through utility that they don't have. They
Right,
only have
right.
their guns, if you really think about it. All they have to see through walls is a Sova.
Yeah.
And it's Reyna, Jet, and Chamber, who the
Yep,
only information they can gather is with their own bodies peeking out.
Yeah, no, I agree that the util game is not in their favor. However, the duels are very, very much in their favor. So I feel like if Conestoga is going to be starting to rush, maybe that's how Humber is going to be able to pull ahead. But I feel like because they are attacking, they might have to push forward.
Yeah, and we're going to see a free A-site on this round as Humber
Oh,
is
wow,
going
what
for
a
a
read.
4-man walk mid with Chamber on
Okay.
B, and Conestoga is going to get a free site. Hopefully, Chamber, Mr. Sam,
Oh,
does
no
not get
way.
caught. Oh, never mind. They're 4-man walking elbow.
Okay. This is good. I want more teams to start doing this. You know, okay, it is a gamble, but if they gamble and guess right, whoever is walking through there is just completely cooked with no chance.
Yeah,
of
that
winning the
is a
gunfight.
4-man high-low.
Only issue is that if they're wrong, you do give up sight, and now
Yeah.
we're going to see those rotates starting to come through.
The good benefit of this stack for the side of Humber is that they
no.
have full utility, but I don't think they're going to be checking Sam.
Check the corner.
Sam
Oh my
misses the
goodness, Sam, what are you
shots!
doing? Oh!
Oh, okay, it's all good. We have the information. There's a lot of people rotating through mid, and we have our crossfire set up as Humber starts getting antsy, starts pushing through. Sunter goes for a fight.
goodness.
Rage gets the first match.
Oh,
Run around.
second
Tame gets
blood.
one.
Goodness gracious.
Bango
right
gets
clicks.
another. No, Tame gets a 2K actually.
Oh.
The trades come through, and
minute.
it will be
Oh.
Tame 3K. Can we get the
Can we
ace he
get-
didn't
can we
get
get the
last time?
Oh,
The whiff
Oh,
comes out.
man.
Shots weren't connecting, and Humber gets the first round of the semifinal.
was
Almost 2
almost.
seconds. 2 seconds.
2 minutes left. I mean, basically 3 seconds. But
Yeah,
yeah, you know,
basically.
I see what you're saying now. Definitely very, very impactful on that first round. So, you know, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. It's only going to get more hype from here. Definitely a crazy round. I don't think I've seen any round on Breeze quite like it.
Yep.
I've never seen the 4-man push from defense. That's a little devious. That's some crazy work. But again, I think it could work, especially on this round. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be going with it.
Yeah, no, it was very unlucky. So Sam didn't get his shot off. Sunter,
Yeah.
again, this is going to be the entire game. If they keep on playing comps like this, the whole series actually, since these comps are so dependent on the aim. If
Yeah.
Humber dwindles on their aim at one point, these rounds will start going Conestoga's way, just because how much utility Conestoga has to stall. But Sunter is going to pick into Coma. The shot doesn't connect. We have all of mid control as Rager Rage starts walking up mid. Sunter
Yeah.
might be aware.
Oh.
No, gets the pick.
Oh,
Rager
my
Rage gets a
goodness.
second. Coma gets
Oh,
a third,
wait a minute.
fourth. Whirl.
Wait,
It's
whoa.
all falling apart.
Is that 4 marshals on that team?
Yeah, that is actually
Goodness
3 marshals
gracious.
that they bought. They bought triple scope, very strong on Breeze.
Okay,
And
well,
now-
you know what? I mess with this team comp. I like it.
It's very interesting. Sam get the shots.
Oh.
His shots now connect. Gets the pick.
stuff.
Can he get the second?
Ooh.
No, it's an outlaw and a marshal. Unlucky.
Unfortunately,
Eco
not.
round. Move on.
It is an eco round, yeah. You got to move on, but you know, I actually really like the setup from Humber. I'm not gonna lie. You know, initially it seemed kind of meme tier, but I'm all for the meme tier stuff. They've got the 4 sniper rifles. It's worked out so far, surprisingly. And, you know, I know that you said that it's all dependent on their aim. So far, their aim has been good. But one thing that you got to remember about Valorant, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon, especially when you have these overtime games, which could be a very real possibility. They're going to need to keep up their aim, top of the line of the aim the entire time. So we'll see. We'll see if they maybe pick a more defensive comp in game number 2. But for the time being,
I mean, going for a walk up, and again, you said it yourself. If the shots start missing, the utility from Conestoga is going to be too much. Spotting Rage, Sunter is going to go for a dash, but has to wait for Panko smoke. We don't. The drone spotted 3 players as all of Humber shifts their attention towards mid. Tame is left inserted towards the main side of the map, and no rotates, as now Trin is fully inserted down mid. And all that Wordle has to do is just hold his cross, hold his elbow, as that trip is holding aim B main.
that trip is going to be holding quite a lot of space, but one thing that could be a potential issue is the Omen TP. If they can figure out that this chamber trip is over there, and, you know, granted he doesn't hear it, the Omen could be able to get onto site pretty darn quick.
Yeah, this outlaw from Wordle is going to
Yeah.
be very scary. I am seeing 2 light shields from the side of Conestoga, and if these shots connect, Wordle is going to be going for a huge play here. But he starts going towards backside. He has given up the angle. The dart will scan him.
Wait a
Oh no,
minute.
the dart misses. We are not aware that Wordle's backside. Sunter starts getting active. Wordle starts going for the peek, but with a headhunter, and he's
Sunter.
fully
Sunter, keep
inserted. He doesn't
Sunter.
know.
Sunter, oh, right,
Sunter
okay,
will
good,
find
good
Trin, opening the roundup. And Wordle goes for a jump pump,
no
finds
way.
Panko. Sunter
my
gets a
goodness, Sunter.
second,
Oh
gets
my
a 3K,
goodness.
and finds
Get the
Wordle.
ace, get the ace. Oh my
4K.
God, 4K.
Can he go for
Get
the
an
ace? He's
no,
on it.
left. Sunter, right there. No!
Yeah, true tune, shutting him down. It's all good.
Tame's- oh.
Team.
Tame's
Molly's
got
available.
Oh,
and the shot
yeah,
connects.
baby.
The IGL will be closing out the round.
Whew.
A little bit shakier after a bit, but all good.
A little bit shaky is a bit of an understatement. This is some of the most hype Valorant I've ever seen, and you know that's saying a lot considering we've seen so many upsets from Masters. But oh my goodness, I think there's going to be a full buy for both teams now. I think everybody's got enough money, but I really want to take a look at these ultimates that are going to be coming online pretty darn soon. Sova ulti's almost up there. Clove ulti with that second life almost online as well.
Yep.
So we could be seeing some even more clutch rounds after this one. No
Yeah.
4-man tube, unfortunately.
Yeah, no 4-man elbow as Rage and Toon are walking down A main. They have all this information. They're going to drone out Wordle, and Wordle's going to give up the angle, going for a more aggressive one. He's hiding.
Yeah,
Sunter hard entering, and Panko's going to have to be aware. No, Wordle will go for one. TP's back, and now it's going to be up to HLab and Sunter to find Wordle. Wordle
yeah.
gets shut down on the site. Free site for Conestoga, and now is when the waiting game
wow.
starts.
Yep.
Hlu and Tamed need to play off the site. Instead, he's playing on. This is very risky, as now all stall utility is in the bomb site, where it's
Yeah.
at risk to being lost.
It is certainly at risk to being lost, but that Viper Wall is going to provide some safety, as that drone is going to be coming through, only seeing one member before
Spot's
being
tamed.
destroyed.
And all 4 players of Humber getting ready for a 4-man walk. They're going to go for it. Sunter opens up the bloodbath.
Oh my
Who
goodness.
gets a second? They're
Oh.
all from Rage.
Oh
Tame
my
shoots him
goodness.
down. It's going to be a 3v1, and
Oh
Sunter with
my
a 3K
goodness, Sunter.
gets the
Wowee.
game tied up. I'm telling you,
Oh yeah, you're
it's
telling
too
me.
much utility.
It is. It's
And,
quite a lot
and
of utility.
the gun from Sunter is also too much.
You know what, Sunder is quite cracked. You know, maybe he should go play for Humber. I feel like he would fit right in with all that gun skill that he's got. But yeah, you're right. The utility is extremely hard to go up against. But like you said at the start, this is a very attacker-sided comp. So maybe in Humber's mind, they're trying to just get whatever rounds they can on defense, knowing that the attack half is going to be significantly in their favor.
Well, it's not going to be that much in their favor. It's just that they control the pace. But they're
Right,
still
right.
going to have to win their gunfights since they don't have a Viper, nothing, no flash.
Very true, very
It's
true.
going to be very hard. As a 3-man walk, 4-man walk from Humber down mid, as Tamed is going to have to get locked in.
Against the knives.
Rage going for Rage, shoots down the IGL.
Oh.
No trade, that's a trade. Sam gets a pick onto Wordle. And if the command comes through, B's a
Oh
free
my
sight.
goodness.
What a
Oh.
shot from Sunter. No trade comes through, but Sam is in the B site with his op, holding tunnel. If he
Yep.
gets onto tunnel, Train's gonna fall. This is a free bump site as long as Sam gets a
Oh.
shot and he hits it. 3v1 up to 2 to try to find something.
All right, great stuff from Conestoga. They do have the numbers advantage as well, so as if the post plant wasn't in their favor enough, it is very, very much looking good for Conestoga as they're just able to hold all these angles completely for free. And Toon, now they know where he's at. He's in that arch area, and I don't think he's got too much left.
Yep, not a lot of
Yeah.
HP left. The smoke, he's gonna walk out, and
Oh.
Sam, huge 3K. We talked about it before the match even started. This scope from Sam, even
Yep.
on attack, is gonna be a detriment to Humber.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to deal with, but you know, maybe the ranked comp is gonna go crazy. One thing that I think Humber needs to do is just play into the meme tier stuff. You know, like the 4-man walk on elbow. Nobody expected that. You didn't expect it. I didn't expect it. Conestoga didn't expect it. I feel like if they go for these kind of like ballsy plays, it's gonna help them win the rounds because Conestoga, they have a very not quite standard team, but you know what I mean. Like it's a lot more normal. It's meant for the normal situations. So if you take that comp away from the normal situations, you're gonna have a much better time.
Yeah, exactly. And now we have a 3-man stack on the B side as you're seeing that the weak link, well, not weak link, it's very hard to hold with this comp. It's literally up to Chamber to get his one. And now we need 3 people to even try to hold this. Close smoke invested. That's a 40-second timer, by the way. So only 1 smoke available for probably the remaining of the round.
Yeah, it could make everything a little bit harder, but Conestoga, I think, is happy to rotate. You know, they have a couple people mid, so they're going to be able to catch any exit
That
frags.
timing. Tame's not going to be able
Oh,
to
no.
find Trin. And Trin's not going to be able to walk. But Sam might be aware. He's
sniper
checking.
battle.
And there it is.
Oh.
Another first blood for Sam on the Chamber. We are regrouping. If we just group and it hit, it's an advantageous fight on either side.
It's quite advantageous, but I do think that's the A site might be a little bit better, mainly because Jet cannot teleport.
Yeah.
The Chamber, you know, it's he's giving them.
Well,
Chamber's giving them some trouble on that B site, but looks like Rage is going to be giving them some trouble as well.
oh,
as
Rage goes for
everyone's
her
starting to
dash.
fire.
He
Okay.
dies. Toon picks up Hlu on main. We have to just pick up him
Tango.
off, and there's the shot from Sam.
All
Sam
right.
has to go pick up the spike.
Yep.
And now, Mr. Koma is just trying to find a slot. He's forced to go mid, and now
Yep.
Tanko is just posted up. If Sam gets on the line, it's almost going to be game over for
Yep.
Koma.
It's going to be pretty darn hard to push through. They do have the ulti available, but I don't think you want to use the ulti. You have like no health left, and you don't have any teammates to swing off of. So it's going to be pretty darn hard to maneuver around. They are able to enter
Yeah,
site
we're gonna walk
safely, but
into
Sam
Sam.
is going to find them and just put a bullet through their chest, which will win Conestoga the round, swinging the game in their favor.
Yeah,
I believe, 2-4.
Yeah, another 3K straight for Sam. And that was, what was it? A 4K and a 3K
Yep.
for Sunter. Our 2 main fighters doing what they do best.
Yep.
Getting active, getting online, and they are getting the job done.
Yeah, and you were saying that Sam's scope was very deadly. Now with that tour de force available, it's going to be even harder to deal with. But on the other side, they do have that glow vaulty. They do have the Hunter's Fury, so there is some way that they could fight back. Question is, where is the Sova going to be playing? He's playing at a very aggressive angle up mid, actually.
Yeah, he's going to be droning up for his team as they go for a walk down. Wordle posted up, I believe, with a scope of his own.
Yeah,
and he takes the head of Tamed away. And now Trin getting a little bit antsy, walking up elbow. And we'll gather that information if they take that swing. Sam almost take his head off, while Glue shutting down Rage, making it a 2v2 again. And now Trin knows about the trip. The cross is going to come through. Sunter, if he wins this fight against Toon, it would be huge. Will he know? No, Toon gets the pick. Toon gets a second, actually. And now it's going to be Panko. Gets shot in the back by Wordle. It's going to be up to Sam. The shot doesn't connect this time. And he's going to go for it. Gets the first. 48 HP available. He's going to be getting swung. Doesn't connect. Toon with a massive 3K to make it 4-3.
There we go. And you know what? This is exactly what I was saying. These kind of uncommon plays where you, I mean, honestly, you just play on your terms. I don't think Conestoga was ever going to be expecting the Jet pushing up mid and the Sova just right in the heart of double doors. And especially pushing even further than that, you'd expect a Sova to back up after using the drone. But no, he just holds W. He's like, hey, check this out.
Well, yeah, again, everybody in that team of Humber is going to have to be locked in and shooting their guns or everything's going to fall apart.
And actually, speaking of shooting guns, Sunter's going to be picking up that stinger. That's got to be the Kevin special right there.
Rage going for an early swing in main and catching. Clue off. Goes for another peek. Panko. Sunter is getting active. Gets shut down by Wordle. The tour de force misses. Gets another, gets another chance, gets it. Tame gets Rage. Sam has a string to the smoke as Trin shuts them down. Sam gets the pick. 1v2 situation. He is being crunched by Coma. That smoke's going to fall right behind him. And I do not think he knows about the timing. And Coma shooting him in the back. Claiming 4-4 on Breeze.
Okay, Humber starting to punch back a little bit. I think they figured something out. I don't know if they have a coach, though, so... I don't know if we'll be seeing a timeout from them, but Conestoga, they might want to invest if they keep getting surprised.
I'm pretty sure the coach is actually playing right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's Coma. I'm pretty sure their coach is playing.
Gotcha.
Since that was the person that was in contact with Kevin before the game. So that might be a player coach, just like St. Clair has going on right now.
Gotcha. Well, regardless, we'll see if they take any timeouts. But heading into this next round, it looks like they do have a good read, especially with that chamber being posted up on that off angle. It's been very deadly so far, gotten them a lot of kills, and it has a very, very safe back away.
And again, Wardle stuck inside, shutting down Sunter. Getting active. He's starting to do what he needs. Panko gets the trade, and now Trin is left in his lonesome to hold down the half wall. This Viper is going to be very hard to clear for the side of Humber. Oh, they're hunting down Sam, though. They get to pick onto him. And now it's a full crunch. It's hunting season for Humber.
It's now hunting season, but it's going to be pretty darn hard when your prey is covered in smoke.
Yeah, Sova invested very early. No connection. Panko getting shot by Coma. Tame gets shot down by Coma, getting a 3K. It's all the way up to Hulu. Gets the first. Gets the second. Can he get the third?
Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Almost getting probably the clip of the season.
That would have been absolutely bonkers if Lou was able to pull that off. But, even though he didn't, he did a lot of damage on Humber's economy. So they're not going to be feeling too happy with that one. They're going to have to start to ball out a little bit on their loadouts. But, man, oh, man, that is going to be the timeout called probably for Conestoga.
Yep, most likely.
As they've been caught out quite a bit by these kind of weirder strategies. And, honestly, fair enough, right? Because when do you ever fight a Chamber, Reyna, Jet, Sova, Clove combo on Breeze?
Yeah, it's very rare. Literally, as I said, you would see this only in comp.
Yeah.
And especially after playing such hard and methodical teams all season on this map of Breeze. Now playing such a team that's just playing for fights, taking fights that you wouldn't even be thinking somebody should take in a competitive environment.
Right.
That will just catch you off guard. Wardle taking these angles. Trin taking these angles. Rage swinging out of smokes. It's the same thing they had to overcome against RMU last week.
Okay.
Because RMU is great at just taking these off timings and just catching you off
Right,
guard.
right.
But with a normal comp, now these guys have the comp to benefit from it, as they have 3 people who can TP away essentially. Jet can
see, I
dash,
see.
Reyna
Yep,
can dismiss,
yep.
Chamber can TP. They are rewarded for this type of play.
Okay, okay. Well, you know, I do think that you are right, as it's very clearly worked out for them. But what do you think Kevin was saying?
He's probably trying to wave off the nerves. A lot of these fights should be going our way.
Right, right.
These are going to gunfights, and that's not something you can fix as a coach. You cannot go, oh, hit the aim labs right now in the middle of a game. It's
fair
just
enough.
reset guys, maybe call a play out for them so they don't have to think. And Panko shuts down Toon to start round number 10.
Okay, round number 10 already. Wow, time flies when you're having fun, and especially with such hype rounds. We'll see as Sam might be finding Coma.
Yeah, Coma holding an aggro angle here. But Sam seems to be aware of it. And we have 3 people here, 4 players of Conestoga ready for the trade. So Coma is going to have to go nuclear. The smoke might give him away. Sunter goes for the dash. No clear onto him. And Coma gets one insta-traded by Sam. Sunter gets another, and it's a 4v2. Team just has to play late mid. That Trip is holding that walkout from mid side. It's going to be Erupted Rage and Trin to try to find anything for the side of Humber.
It's going to be very hard indeed, but they do have a very strong post-plant hold. They have a lot of people in a lot of different angles as Rage, he's going to be missing that shot. So now he's vulnerable, has to pop the dash to try to get away. Sunter grabs a kill, and that's a Jet dashing after a Jet. Not quite going to work out, but Sam is going to be able to get that kill and tie up the game once again, 5-5, which is also Sunter's height.
Yep, there you
I'm
go.
just kidding, he's 5-2.
Yep. Oh. Damn.
My bad. Nope, last one, I promise.
Anyways, and Sam is able to also get that upgrade towards the op again. So Sam, we working the scope again. I believe with that win streak, the side of Humber still has enough economy to get an op of themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And a 4-man stack on A. I'm expecting a very hard mid fight here.
Yeah.
Or just a hide stack.
We already know that Humber loves fighting mid, and especially with that Sova, who is going to be pushing up with that Jet once again. But we'll see if Conestoga can expect it this time. Oh, unfortunately, they don't expect Rage, who takes out one, and they're going to try to keep on going. Sam manages to win the op fight on that B site, so I think Conestoga's, that's the green light. They're like, hey, site's open. We already took out their sniper. That's the biggest thorn in our side. We're chill to just run it down and get on there.
Yeah, and Humber, no mind to try to clear through our spawn. Team might be able to catch up timing down late mid, but Coma seems aware as him and Rage just start holding down A and mid. The bombs are getting planted by Panko. Smoke's only available from Coma, who's gonna walk down elbow. So this op from Sam, we get some value. Shots are being missed. That's how Panko gets shut down. Hlu turns around with timing.
Oh, no.
And Sam is left in his lonesome with an operator on site. Misses the shot.
No.
Coma shuts him down. And this is just too much.
Man.
Nothing to do. Coma goes big. And round number 11 has Humber's name on it.
It certainly does. And you know what? In that round, there was a lot of 1v1 fights. And like you said at the very start of the game, this comp is only good if you can fight those duels. And they were absolutely able to fight those duels. They picked off Conestoga. They were able to get on those devious flanks to catch them off guard. And it's like I was saying, man, you got to take the fights to where your team has the advantage. And for Humber, it's all about splitting up Conestoga, making these weird timings that no one would ever expect. And it's just gone swimmingly for them. They've won pretty much every duel in that last round. And we'll see if it happens again in this one.
Yeah, we're going to be, it's the attack half. You're starting to think about it just in case. But first, let's look at this A main fight. The Tour of the Forces pop. Spam comes through and takes Toon down to 1.
Wait a minute.
The ult is invested and attacks Coma. It doesn't claim his life yet. But Coma's going to go aggressive. He's peeking out of that smoke. And who expects it? Spam almost takes Toon out through a smoke as well. And it's a 5v4? Yeah, 5v4. Sam loses the op battle.
4v4.
And Tour the Force claims him through the smoke. 3v4 for the side of Conestoga. Panko trying to find something.
Oh, they saw the barrel of the gun. They know that
Oh,
someone's
what a
behind
timing for
boxes.
Tame!
Oh,
What a
no.
Rage catches them. The damage is done, though. Toon and Wordle are very low. Hlu gets the pick onto Rage. And this is
down.
absolutely huge. If Panko, no, the Tour the Force is too much.
No.
And the operators for Humber do the work they needed on defense and get him an advantage.
Yep, they certainly do get the advantage. One question I have for you there is, do you think Panko would have been able to make a crazy play if they teleported to B? Like right after they died, would they have enough time to get that animation through?
Yeah.
It's not like there's anyone on B that would shoot it, right?
Yeah, nobody was on B. It could have been an interesting play, especially
Right.
since Hulu wasn't A main. But I believe the damage was there. It's a very high stress
I see.
situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be seeing now very aggressive stuff. Humber
Yes.
just it's gonna be playing the game of choose and guess the weak side and slam it with everything you have.
Yep.
Because
and,
after you spend utility, it's gone.
that is very, very true. And, I mean, we can very clearly see they might be doing another 4-man walk-up elbow, and Sam is not going to be very happy with what he finds unless they're all just going to rush into that B site.
Oh, 4-man walk elbow, and Sam decides to walk down mid. If he doesn't check his back, he might have a very nasty surprise.
Would he get back shots?
Yeah, I think he has no way to get out of it, actually.
Fortunately,
The TP's too far ahead. He can't get out.
Turn around, Sam. Turn around. Oh, where he stays really quiet. And they don't check. He's figured it out. Okay, Sam. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Panko
goodness.
and Sam get one each.
Oh,
Sam
oh,
misses.
no.
Panko comes up for the trade. Can she get it?
No.
No, damage
Oh,
is
my
done.
goodness.
Sunter's expecting
Oh,
a Rage
oh,
in
my
CT.
goodness.
And now it's a 3v2 with both Toon and Trin very low on the HP department. We have the advantage there. And if there's a Sheriff available, this could be round over.
It could, in fact, be round over, but, that spike is taken down, so they're going to need to move quick. Time is not on their side, but you are right. Toon is very, very low. One shot to anywhere on the body, and he's done for, especially with that bandit.
Yeah, running
I
up.
don't think they know where he is.
Yeah, Trin is just going to have to hold for his teammate. As
no way.
Trin is just coming up elbow. Do we
Okay.
know? Oh, perfect.
Okay,
This is
they
a
know.
round
Okay,
over.
okay,
There
they
it
figured
is.
it out. Okay.
Smoke's still available.
Phew.
Great stuff from Conestoga, especially after that walk. That could have been
right.
absolutely horrid.
That could have been absolutely horrendous. I do want to say, though, it's just like the very first round in this game as a whole, where Sam had a bit of a flank angle, but unfortunately the shots did not land. But thankfully, Panko was able to pick up the play. So if Panko wasn't there, we could have seen a very, very different story. But obviously, that is in the past now. So Conestoga up in economy, up in confidence, up in those ult points. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be a mid-hit this time from the side of Humber, which I do think is probably going to be a little bit better. The only issue is that Viper Wall is going to create a lot of issues.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Aster's going to slam again. This is going to be a game of cat and mouse and Rage with a Sheriff. Wordle with a Sheriff of his own, and Panko's blinded. She's blinded again.
Oh,
but
my
what
goodness.
a shot into Coma.
Oh,
what
my
a shot
goodness.
into Rage. And Wordle gets a trade. It's going to be coming down to the IGL in a 3v1 post-plant.
Yep.
And a Spectre on Breeze is now your best friend.
Oh.
Wordle goes for the pick, goes nuclear, and gets a very nice pick.
Oh, man. And now Humber's going to be able to get some time to pick up some of those guns that Conestoga bought. Definitely not a good situation for them. Oh, man. It's going to be very, very rough defending, but it looks like they might have the right read here as everyone's posturing towards this B site.
Yeah, just going to see how they can hold up. 3-man, 4-man stack going towards the B side here. And Sam left all on his lonesome on the A site. I don't know if Humber guessed right again. It can be bad. It is going to be a game of can we guess where the stack is going to.
Oh, wait. They might have figured it out, actually, as Conestoga is very happy to sit on this B site. And they do force that chamber TP out already, so that is going to be a little bit easier to shut him down.
Yeah, Rage holding on the Outlaw almost takes Rage's head, Sunter's head off. And Sam is being red right now. All 4 players from Humber are stacking up against them. Just holding around. Smoke is there just to bait him out. They're trying to bait him into swinging and reclearing. The flash is there, but what a shot from Sam to get the round started. Can he get a second? No. Smart. Falls off. Put the TP down and is ready to go for one shot in TP.
He's having to do it, but Wordle going absolutely crazy, getting a double. Oh, no, Sam. Okay, able to get the kill this time, but he's still got to deal with this player mid as his other team is going to be rotating over towards this site. No second chances as well. Single elimination. Unfortunately, Sam does not get the moment. He gets shot down immediately, and Panko, unfortunately, gets gunned down by Coma with that Marshall, if I'm not mistaken.
Very rough, but I don't know what's going on right now. Again, it's going to be very hard to keep this guessing game alive.
Yeah.
And unless we start taking this mid-aggression seriously, it's going to be very hard to get these rotates quick enough before Humber just takes full control. Breeze is such a big map.
Yep. Oh, man, Conestoga, it looks like they finally figured out the mid trick on A as there's 4 members going over towards this A side. Unfortunately for Humber, well, actually, fortunately for them, they did manage to guess right, and now they've conditioned Conestoga to play aggressive on this A site. Bit of a one-way going on, going to force that chamber TP out. But now all the rest of Humber is going to be hitting this B site as a lonely Tamed is going to try to defend it, and he's going to have to give up the entire site as bullets are flying all over the place. And he does get tagged by that recon.
No, he doesn't actually. That's why he doesn't break it. Sam gets an amazing pick onto Wordle. And it's a 5v4 retake as Humber is getting antsy and is starting to take fights.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Every fight's going our way. 5v2 retake. We know where Trin's located. Toon gets 2. Hold on now.
Oh, wait a
Trin
minute.
gets a 3rd. And now they just have to play time. Retaking with an op is very hard. Trin gets another.
Oh my goodness.
And now Sam has to 1v2 retake with an op.
Oh,
Double
no.
swing. What discipline from the side of Humber.
Yep.
5v2 clutch. These are the tilters. These are the rounds you do not want to lose.
You don't want to
If
lose
you're
them.
Conestoga.
No, you certainly don't, and especially the rounds are starting to slip in Humber's favor. They are starting to get quite a point lead, if I'm not mistaken. It's 3 or 4 in their favor. Yeah, look at that. It's 4 points in their favor. That's going to be a second timeout from Conestoga. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, there we go. So that's another tactical timeout. Jeez, I don't even know how Conestoga could maybe pick up the pace.
It's literally going to be
hard to say.
coming down to this guessing game.
Right.
But, again, a great adjustment that can be done is just take control of the mid space. You cut off the rotates. If that takes away their ability of faking.
True.
Since from mid, you can literally hold their spawn. There's no rotating for the side of Humber. Plus, you have the shortest line of rotation available to your team instead of Humber. So as long as we keep these 2 lines available and we start calling our strings, because there's a lot, that round came down to us giving them too many 1v1s.
That is very, very true.
If we can start getting these 2v1s in our favor where we can trade out, it should go our way. We have the util to back it up. And this is probably what Kevin's highlighting right now. I see Panko smiling and Sam. He's cracking a joke right now, trying to get the spirits up. Since losing against a comp that's being played like this is going to be very mentally draining for the guys.
It could be very mentally draining, but again, like I was saying before, Valorant is a bit of a marathon. So, you know, the first game, it's hard, you know, especially if you lose it. But if you can mentally reset, whereas if your opponents still ride that high of winning, you're probably going to be coming out on top, as Conestoga probably taking Kevin's advice and, you know, just saying take control of mid. They storm down mid, and now they might be able to just crunch Humber as everyone is on site. Saunter might have seen someone.
Perfect blind, but Humber just gives that up. But they're holding. They tap the bomb, and now it's a 3-man hold.
There are 4 people sitting in that one corner.
Hold on now.
3 people.
Great from Tame right there, picking up Coma. Rage is in mid, and Humber have no space. Sam picks up Rage, and now they're fully stuck in this corner. As long as Conestoga just plays disciplined, Tame's hearing everything off these rotations. And Humber has nothing.
They don't have much. They have some good aim and some good guns, but they got to plant the spike. Conestoga, if they really need to, they can sit here for another minute as Humber just kind of runs around the site trying to figure out what to do.
Okay, great info. They're gonna refight into this main. Trin takes it. The plant starts being taken, and Saunter, there it is. The whip gets 1. No, he doesn't. Hlu, it's okay. He closes it out. 5-2 retake again.
Yeah, now the pressure's on because now Conestoga, they have to worry about the bomb.
There
they
it
can't
is.
play time anymore, but they are able to shoot the other people.
Okay, now not again. Trin getting another huge 2 picks. But Sam, see, they're not aware of Sam coming up behind them with the tour de force. The shot is missed again. But thankfully, they run out of bullets. Round number 17 has Condors all over it.
It certainly does. And you know what? Maybe a much-needed win. I feel like something changed there for Conestoga as, I mean, they were very, very dominant in that one round, except for that last little bit. But that's where Humber is taking these 1v1s, and their comp is just king when it comes to that.
Yep. But again, there you go. We took control of elbow and mid, and they can't leave. They're stuck in sight. We took all the map control from them, and this is when Conestoga excels. We excel at this even in ranked.
Okay.
We are space takers. We like to take our fights. We like to do whatever we need to do. And once we lose that identity is when things start getting bad. So we need to start retaking this identity. But Sam is going to be getting fought by 5 players. The Dark comes through. Sam is just going for it. TP's out.
Okay,
Thankfully.
So, yeah, he is safe. Good little smoke from Panko as they're going to try to stall some stuff out. As everybody is coming in hot. It's like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everyone's here on this A site. Everyone's trying to go behind the box. Good stuff from Sam. Able to get a double kill. Can they triple it up? Not quite. As unfortunately, Toon takes him right out. But now, okay, Wordle just barely getting away with his life.
Yes.
Suffers in a rough spot, getting shot through the box. Another kill from Wordle is going to be taken out. Hlu. That's the Recon Darts and the Hunter's Fury taken offline for Conestoga. Now they're going to try to take out this shot. The sniper rifle not quite going to go as planned. It's those 1v1s once again. Humber masters it, just splitting up the team and playing around the terrain.
Yeah, again, this is very rough. Panko almost opens up the round by taking Rage, but Rage just had slightly faster pull-out time on their gun. And that was the decider of that left side fight. When it comes to defending A site, you need to prioritize fighting the left side of the site, since nobody's gonna swing out of that mid door side on left pyramid.
Yeah.
You're gonna be exposed to CT, mid,
Yep,
yellow is too much.
yep.
Everybody just funnels down the left side, and that's why Sam was so successful at taking that left side fight. And Tame is getting jumped again by 3 players in his Viper ult.
Okay. They're gonna try to jump him. Rage too quick on the draw with those knives, getting some more back in their pocket. But unfortunately, they run right into 2 guns, and Panko gets a free kill.
Yeah, but the rotates are not coming through, and look at Coma. They're going to get a free B site, and might be able to get a free Hlu if they're not aware. Hlu catches the cross, though, and has the ultimate to deny this plant. They're going to stick it, and will get away with their lives. If they get to walk up on this half wall, this could be detrimental for the Condors as Trin walking up elbow. Are we aware? Sunter needs to check half wall. The ults canceling him off. He dashes. Toon picks up Sam. Trin gets another. Coma gets another, and it's 3v1 for the smokes. Gets another. Gets a second.
Oh, that was so close.
She was really about to show them why she's Academy Player of the Year there.
I was just going to say, there's a reason she got an award. I mean, that was still an amazing play for what she had left. She gave it her all. Unfortunately, it does not go in her way. There's just too many people for one person to deal with, especially when they're swinging at you at the same time. But still very good nonetheless. The economy is certainly hurting for Humber a little teeny tiny bit. Coma and Toon are just balling out, though. Like, they are insanely rich.
Yeah, and again, the prediction from before even the game started. Rage and Wordle just getting every round started. They droned out Tame out of his ultimate, and then just pushed him back. Rage shutting him down with the knives. And now Tame is going to be getting a 5-man hit onto him. He shuts down Rage. Sunter gets another. Coma embeds the revive. Goes into a smoke. Tame shuts it down. Great stall from the IGL. Sunter gets another. Sunter gets a third.
There we go,
Going for the 4th. Do we hear the TP?
left.
He knows. Shots are missed, though. It's all good.
It's okay. He can't win this.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
Wordle going to take one for the road.
Takes one. Sam, 1 HP. Sam climbs him off.
All right.
And we're right back in it. As still, Humber is still on match point. 8-12. Discipline must stay at its peak right now.
You know, you can't give him really anything, but I think Humber is going to be going for one of these rounds where they just kind of poke and prod and then go in for a re-hit on a different site. They want to take control of mid, as that spike hasn't been picked up quite yet, so I think they're just gonna be happy to drop it near the mid of the map and you know, just kind of pick and choose where they want to go with it.
Yeah, they're just going to have to start choosing. The guns are still available. A lot of eco still going to be Humber's way. They want too many rounds in a row with not that many losses, if I'm being completely for real.
Oh, man.
And a 4-man hit, but this is great. We have our stack here. As long as early fights aren't taken, we will be great. Star comes through. Rage is active, but a double swing is already there. Panko gets the opener. Sunter's there. Hlu gets it picked. Tame gets another. And it's a blender.
My gosh.
This is what holding Ace all about.
All right.
They
Great
can't do
stuff.
anything.
No, I mean, honestly, they really couldn't. I thought, you know, okay, I'll be so real. I thought Humber had it. They've looked very, very dominant on this A site, but I don't really know what happened. They all flooded out at the same time. One thing I've noticed for Humber is that when a smoke is down, they're very good at calling Conestoga's bluff, especially over on that B site a few rounds ago where Tamed was all alone. He put that smoke up to delay them, but Humber was like, yeah, that's it. That's all you got. They dashed through, and it did win them the round, but I feel like now they've gotten too comfortable with it. They're dashing through smokes, and it's just leading to their demise every time, but they are going to be running it back on this A site once again.
But Sunter not spotted. They do not know anything about him.
Oh my
but
goodness.
the waves comes through when he falls to Whirls the Sheriff. Panko gets a trade onto Rage, though. The scans are there. No more Reyna flashes are available. Hlu gets a huge pick onto Toon. Bomb is down. Oh, but Coma gets a trade, though. Tame gets Wordle, though. 3v2 and
3v2. Oh, wait a minute.
3v1.
3v1. Okay, there we go. Once again, Conestoga showing us what defending the A site is all about. They turned seemingly a very lost round into another very, very one round. And now Humber, they're going to have to fix something. Is it 11 to 12?
10-12 now.
10-12, okay.
They're probably going to have to buy for last year. And
If
not a
Cono-
lot of success on the A side.
Not a lot of success really at all, so I'm hoping that Conestoga can see this B hit coming in hot. But one thing that Conestoga needs to remember is they just need to win one round, and they can push this into an overtime and, well, win 2 rounds. And then they can push it into an overtime, which is probably going to be a saving grace as they can go on the attack, which the Humber comp is not very good at defending with.
Yeah, no, this is going to be very interesting. Again, another take. Rager Rage is already into the bomb site. Panko gets picked off by Wardle. And now Tame is left all alone. Sam has to TP out. Well, Tame, great timing, but Rager Rage runs him down. The op shot doesn't connect. And now it's a 5v3 with Train. No, who is that? Wardle coming up mid. Right behind. He picks off Sunter.
No.
It's all falling apart here on this last possible round of this map. And now Sam has to try to take a peek on mid. But the crossfire might be too much. There's too many angles to clear out. World goes for it, misses. And then Hello falls.
What a heartbreaker. Yeah.
Heartbreaker, loss of the pug. If I'm being honest, there's nothing that can prepare you to for that comp besides
really
being
not.
warm.
There's really not. But, you know, in the later half of the game, I feel like Conestoga was starting to come online a little bit. But, yeah, Wordle, just the absolute GOAT. 24-16, Rage, 20-20, Sam, 22-15. All these players very, very good at killing. But, unfortunately, Humber did have the upper hand.
Yeah, it just came down to the gunfights again. It was a prediction from the beginning with that team comp. But now we're going back. We're going back to the bread and butter. Going back to the Haven.
Oh yeah.
So everything should start moving back into place. A lot of less of these plays, unless Humber just says, you know what, guys, this worked out. Let's keep it going.
Right.
You know, just keep swinging at them, keep playing these weird comps, and just catch them off guard.
I mean, hey. You know, if it works, it works. I don't know if you really want to go a pug comp on Haven. I feel like that is very, very much an information-based map, and you need the smokes, you need the recon, you need all the info you can get. But you never know. Humber, that might just be their play. You know, they might just be like Paper Axe, and they love the chaos. They love to just kind of run and gun you down without a second chance to think or fight back.
Yeah, I know. Again, I'm pretty sure it was QOR during the split of challengers. We're running a Clove. We're running double duelist and Arena.
Yeah.
And they won, and they ended up winning the whole thing. So who knows? Maybe Humber's just like that. But
maybe.
Hopefully, we get to see a 3-map series and get the guys to bring it back.
Absolutely. So, you know, you at home, don't move a muscle as I think we're going to be going on to a break in just a couple minutes. But make sure that you are caught up with all the esports action at Condors Esports on all your favorite social media channels. Twitch, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Twitter as well. Said Twitch twice. But I'm Gareth, this is YG, and I think we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Timing. Can he claim one? No, he whiffed. Last 3 of the old guard.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm cash out. Get to the paper, boy. Walk with me, you know that I got it.
Dodges it. Great shooting.
We'll do more than just fly on it. Ain't on that hill, you gon' die on it.
Still in hand. Now he gets
Oh my god, 4K!
Whiff!
He can do it!
Sick!
Wait.
No! Ace to it!
Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Up to the ace.
They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in
Oh,
this coalition. We just
holding out now the fast read.
It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my
feeling on this one.
Silly Shadow here to back up Willie. Takes out 2.
Up in the sight.
One. Oh, Wardle is still holding back. Going in, start. 1 HP in the pit. He's getting another. And now 2 in heaven. Fall.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Catch is one. It's doable.
All just to reposition the time screens.
Taking out one. He's going to be able to take out the neck.
Vandal, they don't not. Takes one, jumps across. John gets 3 in elbow. What the hell, but finishes it.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live life lavishly. Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try but tiny, but you take it to the main dish.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gareth, this is YG, and we are going to be casting over the Conestoga College Academy team going head-to-head with Humber. If you missed map 1, boy, oh boy, did you miss out. Make sure you follow us on all your favorite social media channels, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Condors Esports, so you can catch all the awesome moments, because there was quite a lot that happened in that first map. You want to give us a bit of a recap?
Again, that recap will mainly go up to Humber picking a very competitive style comp. Just a comp that they're just going to be fighting you, fighting you.
Yeah.
Raid showed you. He's going to get in your face. Wardle with those lake lurks. Everything was just up to them winning their gunfights. And they were just a little more warm. You see the score? 10-13. Nothing too bad. And a lot of these rounds, especially, I'm pretty sure it was round number 15, which was a 5v2 clutch from Trin and Toon. That if Conestoga win that round, it could have been a completely different story.
Oh, I see. Well, we'll see if it is a different story, as the Haven is a very slow map, very information-based map, and it's generally harder for these competitive comps to survive on this map. So maybe we'll see a shift, but at the same time, I feel like Humber is very, very confident going into this map number 2 with, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They might be running the double duelist once again, especially with the Reyna. I'm still thinking about that from Breeze, man. Like, it's such a power move to whip that out in collegiate.
Yeah, no, it was very interesting to see that from them. And now, after we saw it, I heard some talks in there. Humber had a lot of gaps in that map.
Oh, really?
There was a lot of gaps, and I did notice it myself. They weren't really good at holding these flanks. Sam got so much value at holding the rotate from spawn to the point they even started sending 2 players to re-clear him down.
Really?
So in this Haven, if the Condors can find the setup by round number 4 or 5,
okay,
this should be a complete domination of
you
attack.
think they'll be good?
Because we're running it, I'm pretty sure it should be, a Waylay Jet.
I see.
And if you can find these protocols they're running by round number 4, you can hit it so hard. And Haven retakes are so hard as well.
Okay.
Another Reyna being
All
popped
right,
out.
Wordle actually going to be picking up the Reyna once again instead of the Chamber, I believe they played
Yeah,
last
I'm
time.
going straight back to it.
All right, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Rage probably going to be picking up the Jet. You know, I feel like Jet is just a staple on this map, no matter no matter what comp you're playing.
Yeah.
Conestoga going to be going back to a little bit of the basics. Tamed on his signature Cypher. Panko still rocking the Omen. Sunter going on that amazing Jet. And Sam actually going to be picking up the Waylay.
Yeah, and we're going to be seeing, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mirror comp from Breeze. I'm expecting a
little
Chamber
bit,
to
yeah.
pop on.
I wouldn't be surprised about the Chamber either. You know, typically you could put it on C long. But one thing that I'm a little bit curious about is where would the Jet go? You know, if the Chamber, because I feel like one of the op agents is going to be sit on C long. Where would you put the Jet?
Okay, so they're gonna.
Halo?
We used to run this actually without the
really?
Reyna, of course.
Yeah.
Last season on Academy, we had a Waylay
Yeah.
with a Chamber.
Yes.
This is
Oh,
a
man.
Phoenix.
All right.
Whoa,
It's
what?
getting good. It's getting good. Let's see what Humber's got cooked up.
Okay, this is. If we don't win,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you
Just,
talking about?
just shut down the stores.
Jeez,
Get
really?
Valorant uninstalled. Nah, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
man.
This is gonna be a test of the Condors' resilience and understanding on the game, because this is something you wouldn't even see in ranked.
Really? You don't think we will be using the Phoenix in ranked? I thought he was mid now.
But no, well, yeah, you do use the Phoenix, but with a Reyna, a Jet, a triple duelist comp, no
Okay,
Sentinel.
it's basically a 4 duelist comp,
Essentially,
right?
yeah.
Like Clove is very, very aggressive. The one saving grace in terms of util is going to be the Sova. It's listen, man. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give the comp credit. It's got solid smokes. Okay, no. The Jet it's got smokes with like heavy air quotes because they run out really, really fast. But the Phoenix wall is kind of cracked. All right, like
Yeah.
let's not beat around the bush. All right, it's like a bendy what's it called, Viper wall, but it also deals damage. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see how they play it. Since again, Haven, especially A site, it is the hardest site to retake in the entire game.
Oh, really?
Statistically,
Out of all the maps.
in the moment that you lose A site and there's an Omen posted up with a blind, you almost lost.
Yeah.
You lost the round.
Okay.
And
okay.
this Humber side now has 0 stall besides this Phoenix Molly. There's no
It's
Omen
very true.
blind.
It's very true. Actually, I'm going to counterpoint. They have the Clove Sleep. Whatever.
In the metal.
Yeah.
But you can always push through that.
You could, but you're down to like 1 health or something.
Yeah. I can see that.
You know, like all of them are meant to shoot and kill. I feel like if you're 1 health, it's not gonna be too good.
We're gonna be seeing a very nice 4v4 fight on mid off the rip. Karma holding the flash. 3-man walk down mid.
Oh my
As
goodness.
Rage will
Oh
open it
no.
up.
What?
Something is a trade pick. There's another. What
Wait
is
a
going
minute.
on?
Oh
It is a
my
2v2
God.
all of a sudden.
Okay, the Omen blind coming down as well, but the smoke is gonna be shoving Tamed off the window. Panko finds a kill somehow. What the heck? How are they still fighting?
I have no
2v1
idea.
now. There are so many bodies littering mid, and Jet is gonna have the wrong read as Tamed and Panko are gonna gun it towards the A site. Pun intended. Wow. You know,
Interesting. And he's 10 health.
Humber loves taking these mid fights. I don't know if you noticed, but in the first map, it was very much the same thing where they had 4 people walking down elbow on Breeze, and they were just trying to find literally anything. Didn't quite go their way because Conestoga did avoid it, but unfortunately, Conestoga was not expecting the 4 people rushing it down mid.
Yeah, but again, thankfully, the guns are starting to get warm. And now we have this 2v1 with Rage 1 HP.
Yep.
As long as we
Oh.
swing properly, there it is.
Yep.
Nice
That's-
from Panko, our Academy Athlete of the Year,
There we
showing
go,
why
yep.
she won it.
Huge shout out 3-0.
Nice little 3-0, 3 huge shots to get the Condors on the board. And
3 big
not
booms.
letting Humber get online, because that's what Humber's going to do all game.
Yeah, pretty much. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them posturing over towards this this mid area. But they might be wanting to go for an A hold. They might be. They're probably going to be looking to rush down sewers. I'm not going to lie. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a very Humber thing to do is just kind of get everybody over there and then just kind of rush them out.
Tech pause going on right now.
All right, okay.
Let's see for who is it going. Maybe Rage got too excited and shut it off his
Oh,
PC again.
you know what? Oh man, Rage, what a guy! 2-1. I feel like he was like, oh man, it's not quite an ace, but come on, that was pretty sweet. You might be right. You might actually be cooking quite a bit. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that it's just server issues. We've had some monkeys running around at Conestoga. They might be throwing bananas at the server. It's happened before. It might happen again. We'll give you more information if we get it. But for the time being, let's try to think about what is going to be happening on this next round. It looks like a little bit of a standard hold with a 2-0-3 from Humber. Actually, they're gonna have 2 agents posturing towards that C site, able to get onto that B site very, very quickly, and just put everybody else on A. Because like you were saying, once you lose A, it's quite cooked, especially if you don't have any utility. So I feel like Humber really, really, really wants to get this A site on lock. Whereas Conestoga, I think they know a little bit about the A site tech, where they want to really commit a lot of resources into getting this A site. But if they aren't able to get it, or if they have a very good idea that a lot of people from Humber are going to be playing on this A site, they might opt towards to that C site or the B site, mainly because the Sova can very, very easily get the recon out and move the crosshairs on the C site. If you have someone playing backside, they can't really shoot that recon arrow without either giving up the space or moving the crosshairs, and that just allows Conestoga to get right up there. They have a waylay as well. Could probably throw some hindrances or just double dash over and just kind of get onto the site pretty much for free. Jet can also very easily follow up. Chambers, no, not Chamber. Slifer's got the cages, and then, of course, Omen has that paranoia as just the cherry on top of get the heck off a site so we can take it.
Yeah.
But over on Humber's side, though, to their credit, if they can bring the fights to them or, just find the gaps in Conestoga's comp, they're going to win all the time. Because we saw it in the first map as well, that whenever you give Humber a 1v1, they will absolutely take it, and they, much more often than not, will absolutely smoke you in it. And it's just very hard for Conestoga because I feel like with this what's it called, like a kind of ranked team, it's very, very difficult to just reset your mental and figure it out, man.
Yeah, so we got the information from HQ.
All right, what's going on?
We have a Sunter mic issue. He cannot hear it in the Discord server.
Uh-oh.
Discord has been breaking this past few weeks.
Oh, man.
It's been having so many problems. Even if your settings are right, it can just make...
Oh, I see.
We have a full team effort trying to get the mic back online.
Yeah.
Gear issue, as it would pop up on VCT. Nice little
Gotcha.
gear banner. So
Gotcha.
imaginary for the viewers. Gear issue.
All right, gear issue on lock. But, thankfully we do have a bunch more headphones here at the Conestoga Waterloo campus, so I'm pretty sure Sunter will be able to find a replacement quite soon, and then we'll be back to everything getting up and running. Although I do want to say, though, Sunter has these really expensive, they're like $80 of these headphones. They kind of look, it kind of looks like Chamber if you had headphones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the IMs.
I don't know what the heck they are, but they look really cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like, he just needs that microphone on there because he was telling me, for basically everything else, he uses those, whatever they are, but he has to have this headset on just for that microphone. Just was his nice, powerful, silky smooth voice can make it through the voice comms.
Yeah, if you notice, actually, Panko, Hlu, and Sunter, I do the same thing myself.
Really? Okay.
It's even in VCT, it's very common to see
Really?
the IMs. They have superior audio, but no mic.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
And they're on the cheaper side compared to a Logitech G Pro who will set you back almost $250.
Oh, my
so,
goodness.
IMs, if you're thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen at home, cheap option if you just want audio, no mic.
Okay.
They can set you back $50, and it'll be great if you can set them up properly.
Valid. All right. Well, let's get back to it. I feel like everybody, you know, like you were saying, the guns are getting hot. It's probably because they have some nice Red Bulls over here. Shout out to Red Bull for giving us all the amazing energy. I know I had one before the stream. You can probably tell. But we're going to be heading in this game quite soon as we take a look at the map here. Pretty much all of Humber is going to be over towards the C site. So it looks like I was completely wrong. I thought they were going to do something standard. How silly of me. I think that doing standard is the last thing Humber wants to do.
I think that's actually pretty standard. Usually a lot of teams, if they don't fight
Really?
mid after losing their pistol, on Haven especially, they like to go for a 5-man stack without showing any presence, just to try to lure the enemy team in into a hard hit, and you have all your guns available, but the read
Okay.
is completely wrong,
Okay.
as Conestoga is going to get a free sight, just like they did on that Breeze pistol.
It looks like they really want to go for that free sight, but they are quite hesitant.
Yeah, again, they're very worried about this possible stack on the A site. It is very common for teams to actually stack the A site when it comes to Haven after losing pistol. But Humber, not minding anything at all, not giving Conestoga anything. But at some point, Conestoga's going to screw up, get in there, and
at some point. Yeah, that
there it
drone's
is.
coming out. Yeah. They're going to double smoke already, and they're probably figuring out, like, yeah, guys, this site is absolutely clear. So they're going to be getting onto that nice off angle. I lied. Just kidding. He's afraid of heights, actually.
Wait,
so-
I just noticed we
So-
actually don't have a trip for flank. So now
Oh,
we're going to be
okay.
spending 2 bodies towards the flank side of the map. But Humber, doesn't matter. They fake their noise
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
flank, and now they're all full 5-man grouping. Still, this lurk smoke's really good, but Sam's already playing in it. And no
Yeah.
shotguns available.
Oh.
Rage is just going to get picked right off
Oh,
as
man.
Humber is going to be walking into a blender. Wardle gets one, though. The Shorty almost
no.
claims Sam. Sam has to drop
man.
off. Goes back in there.
Oh.
Trin gets his pick. And now
Oh.
he's left to 1 HP. Shorty in hand. But this round
way.
will be going to the Condors. But damage done. They got some alt orbs. And
wait,
we're able
what?
to pick. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, go on. Go on.
You know, the ultimates, they did the damage. You shoot in a pistol. You just want to take as many rifles away as possible. They
Yeah.
got 2.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair
Not
enough.
bad.
It's not bad, but I'm a little confused why the Clove was chasing there. I thought they maybe want to leave through a defender spawn.
I'm not too sure. You have to die, and when you
Oh,
lose,
okay.
if you're not winning your save, you have to die to bomb. You don't want to be the only one without a rifle on your team.
Right. Yeah. Fair enough. I do think that they are going to be suiting up with rifles, though, as everyone is starting to buy up. But now Conestoga, they pretty good hit on this A site.
Oh, Rage.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
Rage is going to be having a rifle to hold down the fort. Now Sam is going to try to push up a little bit, but he doesn't know about the Phoenix.
Yeah, no, the issue that this Condors comp is going to find with the enemy comp is that the Phoenix is going to be blinding. Sorry, not blinding. Farming these alt orbs, since Phoenix is the cheapest alt in the game with
Really?
6 alt orbs.
Wow.
You can almost get it every 4 rounds. Oh, Stain gets picked
no.
up by Wardle. Almost would have found a huge pick from this lurk. And now the
Yep.
Condors are going to be walking into an up. We have to watch out. No blind available.
Oh.
What a pick from who?
Oh
What a
my
pick
goodness.
from Sam. Everything's going to Condors' way right
Oh,
now.
no.
Trin gets a pick. Hold on now. Who gets a trade? And Humber is
Yep.
going to be forced onto the retake with Wardle being very low. And I think the same with Trin.
Yeah, they're definitely very low, but up in heaven, Wordle is gonna be kind of comfortable, but without a smoke, it might be a little bit harder to. Well, actually, no, there's no smoke, so they can't actually see on the site. Only issue is I don't think they know where Sam is playing, and they do have a bit of a crossfire setup, as this Clove is gonna be biting the dust quite soon.
There it is. 3-0. Sam getting hyped up, clapping, thanking the
yep.
crossfire. What a shot from Lou. Shooting down Rage with it heading up 4,700
Yeah,
credits
yeah.
with an $800 pistol.
Yeah, he's pretty deadly with that sheriff, and you know what? You've been saying quite a bit how much he loves that sheriff, and we could definitely see why.
Yeah, and
He's
now
a bit of a demon with it.
and now Humber's starting to see not the fruits of their labor. This
Unfortunately, not. Listen, man. Obviously, I want Conestoga to win, but I mean, come on. How could you not cheer for the Reyna comp, man? How could
It's-
you not at least have a little part of your heart saying, "Go Humber, go"?
Yeah, I don't know. I think no part of my heart's saying go Humber, go right now, actually. But, all good.
All right, all right.
4-man walk down mid, and they're jumping. They might catch Tame. The
Oh
spray
my
down.
God, okay, you
Gets
guessed
traded by
one.
Wordle. Still good. Free C-site.
It is a very free C site. The only issue is now the Reyna has a better gun, which is not what you want to give a Reyna.
Oh, Santer. Good trade from Panko, though, as Coma went for a solo play. Wardle gets a pick onto Sam. And now we're looking at a pretty rough 3v2. Rage gets one.
Oh, my goodness.
Hulu gets another. First round on the board by Humber. That upgrade to Wordle ended up proving to be quite costly, actually, as it claims 3 players.
Yeah, you know, it was the start of the end for Conestoga on that one because, you know, Reyna, I've been told, is just a gun. And, you know, if you catch her on an econ round, she's not that great. If you catch her on a full buy, she is probably one of the best agents in the game.
Yeah, just fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, exactly. And so that upgrade it really just sped up the Reyna's power spike.
Yeah, she has literally almost 0 util to help herself. All she has is a blind to help her break the crosshair, but it's actually a near sight. So if you're close enough, it doesn't matter, actually.
That's a near sight?
Yeah, it's a near sight. And with the nerfs to near sights, it's not too great. And Sunter gets away. Rachel goes to peek again, and we peek the op without a drone. This is something that it's going to have to be called and fixed right now. If not, Rage is going to be doing what Moles was doing last week without operators. Sam shooting it down. And we have to pause. Freeze, let Humber be info-starved since they have nothing to gather it with besides their bodies.
Yeah, they don't really have a whole lot to buff up their defense, but at the same time, I think Conestoga is more than happy to rotate off. They've got a minute to play with, and Seaside is looking very, very plantable.
Yeah, it's looking very nice as Wardle starts making his way over there. And
Tame, look, turn around.
He might be able to find it. He sees the gun barrel, but Wardle just too fast on the gun today. He's being absolutely unplayable. He might just go for a swing through the smoke and might find one. Yes, he does. And gets a TP back. Goes for another. Hulu's 1 HP. Gets picked off. Sam gets a huge pick.
Whoa.
Now holds the converging pads. Pops it just for stall.
Wow, okay. Gonna stall it up as Phoenix is gonna be looking for a flash on the site.
Yeah, very low. Both Sam and Hulu very low on the health department. And Sam can catch a timing, gets one, gets straighted out. Coma, what a shot, what a round. But Wordle, taking that timing, Reyna ult invested, is able to just go for a peek and TP out for free.
Yeah, and you know it's these 1v1 plays once, 1v1 plays once again. Humber was doing it all the time at last map, and they're starting to do it again this map, where they're just kind of splitting up Conestoga and taking the fights on their terms, which is in like basically the only aspect where their team actually very much shines. You know, they don't really shine in the stall game. They don't really shine in the stall game. They don't really shine anywhere else. But when it comes to duels, like they are the sun.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they need to be the sun when it comes to the duels. And something that I did go out and say was that we needed to know this setup very early. And we haven't done so, actually. It's been a lot of A action from the side of the Condors. And now we're starting to see that we're just getting caught out. And look at that. Tamius gets caught out by Coma. Wordle gets a little bit too antsy, though. Peeks out. Coma goes for another. Gets a third. Gets a 3K. What is going on? Gets the 4K. And Rage with the Outlaw. Absolute maniac of a play from Coma. Claiming 4 players. And Rage close out the round.
That was pretty crazy. I didn't even realize that the Phoenix got 4 kills there. I thought he was only looking at one person in the sights, but something happened. That's going to be another timeout from Conestoga.
Yep. And Coach Kevin has to come in. We have lost 3 rounds in a row to literal solo plays. The first one, we didn't drain out the op. Got punished.
Yeah, no, that was very unfortunate.
Second one, we got a little bit too antsy in our timing in Garage. Got cut out by Wardle. Wardle went nuclear, popped the ultimate, claimed 2, and then hit Hulu down to 1 HP, and it was free real estate for their teammates to close out the round. Now in this one, Tame, again, we didn't find the setup. We do not know that there's a player every round playing in Garage. Usually Wardle, this time Coma, catches Tamed, goes back into sight, and goes super nuclear, aggressive, flushes out, claims 2, claims a third, gets the pick onto Sunter somehow. He's still alive.
Yeah, right.
And then Rage, Outlaw, too much to handle.
Yep, it's definitely very tough, especially with these very aim-heavy teams. You know, giving them enough money to buy the sniper rifles is just extremely deadly. It's almost a death sentence. Low-key at GG if you aren't able to flush it out. The only issue with Conestoga is they don't have any long-range smokes. You know, I mean, Jet has smokes by definition, but it's not very long-range, and they do not last very long. If you had, like, low-key even a mix. You know, he's got the range on his smokes. They last a decent amount of time. It's
Omen's still good. Omen's still almost a
Yeah,
global
no, true,
smoker,
true,
and
yeah.
he has the third longest lasting smoke.
okay.
It's not bad at all. It's just, again, the Condors not used to this team that just literally the drone is their body, and Humber just ready to take that role to heart. Now look at Toon, drone invested, and he's walking down by
Yeah,
himself into 2 people. He's gonna die.
Okay.
But credit where
That's
credit's
aura.
due.
That's aura. Yeah, and you know what? He's done this before in the first map as well on those double doors of Breeze. You would expect a Sova to, once they pop the drone, they just stay back, or they they may be lining up a recon arrow,
Yep.
but not Toon. He goes forward and forward only.
Yep.
Maybe to his detriment, but Conestoga is going to be able to get a lot of information off of that tamed ulti. And now, I mean, A-Side is there, so they're going to be able to get the plant down, but they got to watch out
Yeah,
for
he's
Razor
about to
Rage.
jump out with an all. He's about to
Wait a
jump
minute.
out. He gets punished, but okay. And this is
Oh.
almost, and this
Oh,
is why
man.
it's almost unretakeable. He goes for it
Oh,
again,
no.
actually. And Trin gets 2.
No, wait.
Sunder gets a
Oh,
second, but
no.
Trin gets a 4K. The ult's going to be invested. Wordle, Tame,
Oh, my
gets the
goodness.
first, 45 HP.
Tame.
Do not take the peek,
No.
and gets to Ansi. What
Oh,
just
man.
happened? Trin just went
I
out
don't
of
know
a
what
smoke
happened.
and somehow got 4 kills all of a sudden.
I can't even tell you what's going on. Humber is playing on a different level. They've got the fidget spinner. They've got the air horn. They've got all the BM in the world. And, I mean, wow. A very, very explosive team, to say the least. I'm speechless.
Yeah,
I'm speechless,
I'm
dude.
pretty sure
I'm speechless.
that the strategy that he might Koma might have read the Japanese World War II strat book, because he jumped out of heaven twice. Absolute
yeah.
suicide bombing out of heaven with 2 flashes.
Yeah,
and
you
that
know-
enabled Trin to get 4 somehow. I don't know how, but he did.
Hey, you know what, man? As Phoenix once said, run it back. And he is absolutely no stranger to just doing it once and once again and once
Ooh,
again after
Rage
that.
Rage. Oh, he gets a collapse.
Wait, whoa.
And then Koma
All
gets to Ansi, only letting Rage pick be worth for 1. We spot the operator, and all of Humber, he goes for a
man.
re-peek. 3 kills for Rage, going crazy.
Whoa.
Wordle shooting down Tame, that's all falling apart.
Oh,
Again,
no.
the guns are being too much. And Hlu's going to be overwhelmed, gets
Oh.
1. Can he get the second? No, he gets knifed by
Oh,
Rage
man.
for the 4K.
Oh, he gets knifed by Jet, but that was not the ultimate knives from Jet. That was just
Yeah,
the default knife. That's a bit of a tilter. I
we're
fear.
getting
Oh, man.
to a point that these are mental tilters.
Yeah.
I was literally that other round 2 rounds ago about to call out. Yep, there you go. This is why it's such a hard site to retake.
Yeah.
As everybody from Humber was just falling out and falling like flies. And then that happened. And now Rage gets a collat.
Yeah.
We get a trade. He's still swinging. He's still going. And then he goes for a knife after he's out of bullets on both guns.
Yeah, it's, I mean, Humber is just not very good at backing down. They feel like a wild dog, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
They're just there. They are going to fight to the death no matter what, and there's nothing you can do except for fight back.
Yeah, and Rage all the way up A main. Trin or Toon? Yeah, Toon happy to sit back with this Odin. And Rage probably still posted up with his op. Wordle will pick off Hlu. And it comes to Garage, these pixel angles are being so hard to clear. Sunder gets a trade to Trin, but Tame's going to have to be very careful while getting out. Toon gets another. Panko gets a trade, but Tame, he gets a pick. Can he get the kill?
Oh my
to Rage?
goodness.
Yes, he can. 2v3, but Bomb is down in Garden. Tame with a huge pick onto Toon. And Panko closing out the round. We are back in this, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
4-9, Condors.
Oh, can he get the Odin? Not quite.
Oh, good.
I mean, I don't think you really want the Odin on the Waylay. I'll be so for real. I feel like shotguns are much more the Waylay style. But, you know, regardless, a bit of a comeback for Conestoga. I know I certainly was not expecting it, at least in this map. And, I mean, honestly, in the last map as well. Humber is very, very strong when it comes to these mid-fights. And, you know, surprisingly, taking the fight to them on their terms actually worked out.
Yeah, this is actually being very interesting. If the read comes through that we just have to start slamming things, it'll be great. But again, this double walk, Sunter has to hit the
Oh
shot,
my
and he
goodness.
does. What a pixel shot from Sunter to shut down Wordle. But Rage is up window right now, and he's going to get too active.
Oh my
What a
goodness,
trade.
what?
Rage gets 1, but these trades are going our way now. This is exactly what I was talking about. If the trades are there, Humber is going to crumble, and they are. Tame's all the way up C. The command's coming through, and this should be, if discipline is on our side, a Condors round.
It's certainly looking very good for the Conestoga Condors, but we've seen Humber is no stranger to multi-kills, especially from this Clove, who's very, very comfortable swinging out of smokes and just going crazy on whoever is unfortunate enough to be inside of their crosshair. And now that's always going to be using the gun to try to gun down Sunter through the boxes, but it's not enough as he's able to re-aim and grab the kill. Shrin is going to be picking up that Odin once again to try to finish the job, but it doesn't quite happen. And now Tamed has a timing as the Panko is going to be able to take the shot, take the head clean off of Shrin's shoulders. Now Conestoga tying up the game 5-5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 5-5. Great stuff.
Yep.
The trades are coming, and we're starting to shut down this aggression. After the good throwback to how you're supposed to play against this on the attack side is what Stevenson's University did against the Condors in Matchday 1.
Really?
They waited. They essentially played Killjoy Turret Simulator and all held something together.
Okay,
And the trades always went their way. You always have number advantage, and this comp can hold down sites. And Humber forced to go down mid again, and look at it. There you go. We're playing Turret Simulator.
Oh, but with the knives out, it's going to be pretty darn hard to play Turret Simulator. Two people are going to be jumping on Panko. Rage is going to be popping the knives. And they aren't able to get out, though.
They all shut down.
Really
there you go. Trade is available, but the fall of Panko is very hard. But what a pick for Sunter. Getting active again. Just crossing over. 3v3. No, sorry, 4v3, actually. And now Humber is forced to wait. If the Condors can get a bomb site, again, should be Condors round. But I don't know anymore against Humber.
Right. It's very hard to predict with this team, but I do think that Conestoga wants to go for this A site, and it looks like that is the absolute right read as all of Humber is pivoting towards this C-Link, CT.
C side of the map.
I think it's going to be rash for Conestoga. They just got to hold W here, get the knives out, and nope, they're faking me out as well. Is that a C hit?
Hey, this is actually a perfect read. Now Humber saw no info towards the C side of the map. They're going to start walking towards A, and it's going to be free C site. It wouldn't have mattered where they went. It's just a good little show that they know their basics. They know what the information they're giving Humber, and they know how to punish it. And now there's actually even a better setup that we can get since, well, actually, no, smokes are available still, but, the op can still get a lot of value.
Now Conestoga is going to be making a ton of noise as the clock ticks down to 10 seconds. Spike is going to be planted, and now Humber is scrambling over towards the site to try to figure out how to retake, but with very little utility in the bank and without a recon dart, it's going to be very, very hard. Toon has a bit of a lineup, but I think that's just a shock dart. There it goes. No more shocks available. Coma hopping in with a shotgun in hand.
Something with a great timing here. Gets shut down by Toon. We just have to play our numbers here. Whaley ult invested, but a Sova ult in return. Sam will miss, but we're hitting our own Whaley. Another shot hit. Whaley ult not available to cancel this plant anymore. Toon gets another. Sam has a double dash. He goes for it. Won't fall. The bomb is halved. Did he get it though?
No,
he's going to come into the wire. He got it by
crazy.
.80.
Whoa.
We just had to play Tuck. The Sova ult was taking the damage, not allowing. We got an NC, and Toon with 3 great shots, leaving it up to Sam that only had a classic. Besides an operator, it's too much to handle.
Oh, man. Very, very unfortunate for the Conestoga Condors, but Humber absolutely knowing their limits and playing within it. I mean, I feel like anybody else, even if you're a Clove, a more aggressive agent, you would want to back up there, try to play the space a little bit more, but no, they just ran straight up as if it didn't matter.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
That is Toon's first 4 kills of the map.
Oh!
He was 0-4, and he decided to show up to the party.
Wow. I mean, that just goes to show that, all of Humber is all about gunplay, Rage especially.
Yeah, Rage picking up Tame very early on into the round. That will deny so much map. Of Sunter picking up Wardle. It's a huge pick.
Oh, my goodness.
Sam gets one, but gets traded out. Unlucky. 3v3 now. Rage is getting antsy. Goes for another. Gets it. Does he know? Yeah, he does apparently. And their Condors are forced to go A. They're fully entrenched on the A side of the map. And Toon just going to play retake. He has ult available. Op from Rage, who's very low. And Coma is holding spawn.
Toon also is playing Turret Simulator a little bit. He's okay. Rage as well. Going to take a shot. Panko going to smoke off Heaven and Link.
Snowball
Tune
to
is now the
mess. Rage
hunter.
goes
Oh.
for it and gets punished. He was 1 HP. Very risky play from Rage.
Very, very much so.
But he's making noise for Koma. Look at where Koma is right now.
Ooh,
No
yeah.
noise. The drone seems like he's enabling his teammate, and Panko's not gonna know. Actually,
turn around.
he's playing this.
What is the trigger discipline on
He's
that?
playing it.
Oh my
Sunter
gosh.
will fall.
Oh,
Koma
no.
gets it.
Oh,
And
man.
what a play from possibly not confirmed. The coach. What
no.
discipline.
Yeah, right.
He finds Sunter, goes back to Panko, and then just picks him off. What a play from Humber. And they did their job. They got
They
an
absolutely
advantage
did.
on defense with that comp.
They absolutely did. Now the attacking side is going to be a little bit harder for, the defending side is going to be a little bit harder for Conestoga. They have a lot of utility, but unfortunately, Humber has a lot of aggression. One thing I do want to bring up, though, is the cracks in Conestoga's comp, or mainly their executes. You know, I believe it was you saying that a little bit off stream, is that, Conestoga, they're great players, but Humber is very, very good at finding the cracks in their setups. And once they find it, they will absolutely abuse it. And we can see very clearly that they are very, very happy to abuse it.
Yeah, again, it's a 4-man duelist comp, essentially. They
Yeah.
gotta find gaps and abuse them. Not very discipline-wise, but they're just winning their gunfights. They're seeing that they're getting the snowball going. And now, look at this. 5-man walk down. Going into a 1-3-1 here, it's going to be very hard
Oh my
as Sunter
goodness.
will open up the half. Saturate's invested. Sunter gets 2. Panko gets another. She will get picked
Oh
off.
my
Sunter
goodness.
3K. And it's a 4v1
Grab
with
one more.
World getting absolutely
Oh
run
my
down.
gosh.
And Sam will close out the pistol round to get the Condors straight back into it.
Okay, there we go. Punching back a little teeny tiny bit, but that was just the first round in the half. If we take a look at the first half of this game, it didn't quite go in Humber's way either, but they absolutely bounced back, as you can see by the score, which I'm sure Hayden Lama is very happy with.
Yeah, nice little score.
Yep,
We're not going
nice.
to make the joke here. That's reserved for Victor, Canadian Globe, #Globe.
Got you. Okay, well, I won't make it then either, but speaking of Victor, Canadian Globe, #Globe, what a goat. Unfortunately, no award, but he is absolutely one of the greatest when it comes to Valorant.
I mean, hey, who knows if he gets an award? He's a varsity player, not an academy player.
True.
And Sam getting active. What a shot onto Rage to open up the round. And now Wordle getting active on mid. He might be able to catch a timing onto Sunter. No, Sunter is, I think he's aware. He might know about Wordle. Wordle catches Panko, though. And now he's full health. Sunter now needs 2 shots to shoot him down.
Oh, my
And he
goodness.
will hit him.
Wow.
3v4. But Humber, once this save round is over, they're going to start hitting. And if we're not hitting our shots on these holds, on these anchors,
Yep.
it can fall apart. Humber walks up main.
Oh.
They see
Surely that's all 3
Hulu.
people there.
It's shock darts, flashes. Hulu's going to
Oh
be
my
getting
goodness.
jumped. Hulu's going to
Oh,
fall to a
no.
classic. Sunter's
Okay.
gambling, and there you go. Again, we were there. Our trades are available. 7-7.
Yep, 7-7. You know what? Maybe the attack half isn't Humber's calling after all. Maybe the defense half was exactly what they were doing. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to what you expect. And as a Valorant player, if you're attacking, you don't expect the defense to be so darn aggressive. But now that Conestoga is expecting them to be aggressive, it might be working out in their favor.
Yeah, again, and this util, I would have hoped that maybe if they were going to do like a quadra duelist like they're doing right now,
Right.
I would have hoped to see a Neon just because you need a hard entry, and Rage is not going to be able to do that. Instead, you have a Reyna and a Phoenix who just walk out like any other character and allows Conestoga to retake so much space on their side takes.
It certainly does, and the recon dart is going to be good. It's a solid lineup, but it misses. Unfortunately, Sam gets taken down, though.
Yeah, Sam falling to Trend. Trend being a clinical player this map. Tame being left alone on the C site as Humber regroups to hit it. Rage gets shot down by Sunter again. Sunter's catching his number, but he will be left all alone on the back site of C, and nobody's nearby to help him. A Phoenix flash, but what a timing! And Tame gets shot out though. Trin gets on Panko, and now it's a 4v2 retake. An Outlaw and a Vandal have to retake through CT, and it just might be too much for the Condors. But who knows? Sunter's been showing us some magic moments.
Very, very true. We'll see if we can pull it off again. 2v4 in favor of Humber. They have the C site on lock. As that Phoenix Flash is going to be able to let them pick up both. And that is a 4K from Trin, who took the ace. Great stuff from Humber regardless.
Hey, it was 2 at the beginning when they picked off.
Right. Yep.
They picked off Tamed on the
Yep,
C side.
that's correct. That's correct.
Bomb being left again. Oh, they were forgetting the bomb. Up, they got it now. We're all
Happens.
good.
I mean, hey, you know what, man? The bomb is really just secondary because I feel like if you're Humber, you're not even focused on planting. You're not even focused on defending. You are focused on holding W and hitting your shots 100% of the time. And I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a strat for them could be just tossing bomb out of mid-window just to get Conestoga to think that they have bomb,
Yeah.
and in reality, they're just going to lurk and kill.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised. Humber's planting the bomb, almost using it like a poke snack, trying to
Right,
attract Conestoga into them just so they can shoot him. But now we're going to a hard take, and Tame has an amazing timing, but Trin clears it. Sunder gets a trade, though. Goes into a smoke,
my goodness.
gets a second, and Condors are here to
Oh,
trade.
they're coming back.
Sunder
Oh,
gets
no
picked
way.
up by trade, and 2 gets another. It's suddenly a 4v1 when it was a 5v3.
Oh, no.
Everything fell apart, and this is looking, unless Sam pulls out a miracle, we might need those Infinity Stones, and they're not here yet.
Not
Amazon
quite.
Prime is not purchased by Sam, and the delivery might be too long. Hopefully, we can get here in time.
Hopefully, I don't know. He's got a few rounds to kind of hold out and make sure this delivery of his 20 stones, was it?
Yeah, 20
gets,
stones.
Gets delivered right on his doorstep, or I guess computer setup.
Yep.
Only 4 rounds, though, assuming Humber wins all of these next ones.
Economy's not looking
Okay,
great.
It's not. It's really not looking good either.
And Humber are seeming to be aware of all these gaps, clearing all these tiny little timings. Oh, tiny, yeah. Shout out and to our observer, Mr. Tiny, who's going to be playing on Wednesday to tower top 8. Tame fighting Rage.
There's no way that happens.
There's no way the classic any other gun and Rage is dead. But thankfully for him, in this reality, Tame had a classic, and it's going to be a 4v4. Sunter knives available. It's going to have to be his moment. As Sam is walking up, Saturate available. It is pop. Sam gets one. Luke gets another. 4v2. Trin gets another, though. Luke gives a 3K with a Sheriff. And now it's up to Coma.
Can the alleged coach do it? They're going to tap the bomb to bait him out of Cubby. That flash is going to keep him safe a little bit, but he is going to get gunned down by Panko, who's going to be able to defuse that bomb.
Yeah, perfect. It looked very rough at the start, especially with those 2 picks falling to Humber.
Yep.
But the composure was kept. 8-9. Really close game here on Haven. It's being
Absolutely.
a kicker.
Oh, man, we might be here till for quite a while, so don't move a muscle. In case you do have to go, make sure you follow us at Condors Esports on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter to catch all the best esports moments. A lot of great moments tonight, and I'm not surprised if there's going to be a whole bunch more in these next maps.
Yep, hopefully, again, we can get to this map 3 needed so we can, Academy team can make their first grand finals. 3 semifinals in a row. It is bound. It is destiny. They have to grab it.
Third time is the charm, Sam. Let's see what he's got for us in the tank. Phoenix.
He can find it. There it is. The scope is finally on Sam, and Humber know how scary that was on the breeze.
They absolutely do. Is that 1 stone in his pocket?
We're collecting them.
Perhaps.
This might be 5.
Wait a minute.
Let's say every kill, he gets 5 stones. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, I see. Well, Reyna is going to be pushed up towards that B site, basically touching that tripwire, but not quite going over it. So it's maybe going to keep the illusion alive a little bit more. Rage almost finds Panko, but a smoke is probably going to be slowing down that.
He's going to walk out of it.
Wait a minute.
Panko
Whoa.
gets the amazing pick. Re-puts the crosshair, and there it is. So much discipline.
Yeah. And, you know, actually, I'm not surprised that the Jet did walk out of that smoke. Wait.
Oh, it might be killed him.
Okay.
Wait, Wordle, what the hell? And he gets
whoa.
2. What just
Wait,
happened?
what?
How is Wordle all the way through B? I didn't even notice that. And he gets a collide kill on CT. And suddenly, around that is all Condors, is a bomb planted on A by Humber. And Wordle gets a 3rd. Going for the 4th.
Okay.
Sunter shuts it down. 2v1. Humber needs to be disciplined, but
Wait,
they're not
whoa.
going to be like they've been all series.
An updraft
91
and a
health.
dream. An updraft and a dream. Hunter's got to close this round out. His team needs it. Losing this means that they are broke, and they are 1 point less. That smoke is going to fade from the Clove, and now wait, low-key, I think they just play time.
Yeah, they're going to play time.
I don't know if he can do it. Toon might have a lineup.
Oh, Sova ult's available, though. And Sunter gets a first. Sova ult, though. He has to tap. He's going to take 80.
Just take it. Oh, it's good, bro. GG.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Wait a minute.
No time. He didn't get the half. It's unlucky. There's no time.
There's a chance.
There's no time. He gets the kill, but
no.
the time won't go. I didn't even notice there was a gap in B and that Wardle was all the way up.
Man, and that just goes to show how much Humber is adept at finding these, what's it called, these gaps that even people who see the entire map the entire time are not able to find him and just kind of figure out where he's going. But man, oh man, that's going to be a second timeout probably from Condors.
Yep.
I wouldn't expect that Humber's looking to disrupt their flow.
Yeah,
Wow.
not at all. We said it at the beginning. They're finding the gap, and that's a gap that, again, observers
Right,
and
right.
casters, we didn't even see it. We're watching the map the entire time, trying to just tell a story, and Wardle sneaked through
Yep.
the shadows.
He
and-
might be the protagonist.
Yep, he literally found a prime position when nobody, not even the casters, saw it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I feel like we need a replay just on Wordle because it's a masterclass in sneaking around, man. Like,
Yeah, he's
holy
literally
crap.
on Reyna, sneaking around, even though it's the
Right.
character that should be the loudest, probably.
Exactly, you know, like Reyna is built to be flashy. She's built to be a girl boss. She don't need no team. And I mean, to his credit, he's really not using his team. I'm not gonna lie. He's just going there as a one-man
Yeah,
army.
he just walked up,
It's-
killed two, shot an
wow.
operator by himself, holding a pixel angle.
Yeah, it's a little devious what he could do if given some space, but Conestoga, I feel like I mean, surely they found something to shut them down. I know I'm completely clueless. If I was on the team, man, I would not be too happy. I would not be doing too good. But I'm hoping that Sunter, Sam, Panko, Halu, and Tamed are able to keep their cool.
Yeah, again, it's literally just coming down to gunfights and the way that we're taking them and just recognizing our gaps. We didn't recognize it, we got punished. 4-man hit, actually 5-man hit. Rage will pick off Sunter, and we're again in a 4v5 retake as Koma is going to walk straight through with his ult, picking up Panko, and they have a lane control. Halu's going to be fighting Toon, and I don't think he saw him. Now he might have. He's dropping off.
Valorant
2
timing.
players, Sam picks him off, but
no.
Halu takes it, and now Tamed and Sam are just being held by 4 people. They're actually
wait.
swinging.
Hold on.
Hold on now.
Let him
2v3. Sam
Oh,
doesn't
no.
get the pick, and this op might be too much.
Oh,
Wait,
that's-
body block comes out from Rage. I think that might have been on purpose to get his teammate killed.
Whoa, what?
Wait, there's still time.
No,
But
no,
the
not that
ult-
way. No, Sam,
the-
no.
He
Oh.
doesn't know where Trin is. Humber's literally playing
Oh,
around.
man.
I'm pretty sure Rage body blocked Wardle so he couldn't
think
get back
so?
into cover.
That's
and
really
then he
funny.
360 peeked himself. They're having way too much fun.
Oh,
It feels
man.
like playing against the 90s Brazil.
Yeah, you know, good throwback reference. I don't even know what to say. I'll be so real. You know, it's the unexpected that really does get you. And Conestoga is absolutely feeling the effects of this. I feel like at this point, just pull a Humber. Look
Start
for
fighting.
a fight. Like at that point, man, just run it down mid, get the guns out, throw out some kind of utility to crunch them, and just kind of hope for the best.
And another 5-man hit. Sunter's gonna need to go nuclear. Early blind invested by Panko. Now no stall available. Rage is gonna pop out. He's gonna dash back sight. Sam gets a pick.
Oh
Sunter
my
gets another.
goodness.
Wardle gets a trade. Trin pops the ultimate.
Trin's coming
Toon
back.
gets the pick. Sunter
Oh my
gets
gosh.
Trin. What is going
Oh
on?
no.
Panko falls. And we're suddenly in a retake where Sunter's in short. Tame's out long. They're both low
what a
though.
shock dart. That's
Planning
gonna take
back
out-
sight,
yeah.
they flip the sight. Tamed, walking up, might be free. He is spotted, has a Spectre, picks off Toon. Wardle going heaven, no
wait a
smokes
minute.
available. Neuralink invested. And now
no
Wardle
way.
picks off
What?
Sunter. And he's still looking for a fight. What is
Whoa.
Wardle doing? That is the
How
most
does he do it?
undisciplined Valorant I've
Whoa.
ever seen, and he's getting away with it.
The only way you could be more undisciplined is if you were a Phoenix popping ulti, hopping out of heaven, dying and saying, hey man, let me try that one more time, and doing it again.
Yeah.
There's
They're-
no table manners here.
They're literally opened a book of Ranked 101. They said, let's play this, guys. Screw
Yeah.
the old playbook. That
Yeah,
wasn't
like-
working. Let's get in there in their faces, and it's
Oh my
working
gosh.
out. Series point. This could be the end of the season for the Academy squad.
It very well could be. It feels like Humber, they were told how to play the ranked, and they just kind of laughed at the coach and said, that's a great suggestion. Watch this. And they're just doing what they do best. And sometimes in Valorant, the comfort picks are what you need. Tamed is certainly very comfortable in C-Long as he picks up Wordle for absolutely free.
Yeah, there it is. First pick. The picks need to start coming. It is now. There's nothing else. No more oxygen to be had. And Tame is in this corner where he got cleared before. Rage kills him with an Odin running and gunning him. And
The-
Koma
oh my goodness.
full inserted on B site. He's just walking up. Might be able to find Sam. He does. We're not minding our gaps. Rage updrafted. He's flying, shooting on Odin. Toon picks up Sunter. Hulu gets the pick on Coma. But Panko is stuck. He's getting run and gun by an Odin.
No.
They're having way too much fun.
Oh, wait.
Sova ult doesn't connect, and he's getting ulted back.
No way. Oh, he lost so much aura by dropping the ulti there. And now Rage, they're going to try to push over with this Omen, and they're going to be able to push at the same time.
It's too much.
Wow, that's a bull rush right there. Wow.
That's a very sad way to end the season. Such a great season. Such a great group of players that we won't get to see come the fall. This was the last semester for Sunter.
Man.
This was the last semester for Sam. And they don't get to go away with a bang.
A little bit unfortunate, but I don't think that is going to be their last game of Valorant ever. So, you know, if you see the name Sunter and Sam around, just know that they got their start over here. And even if it didn't go as planned, I think they've definitely learned a very, very valuable lesson of don't ever discredit someone just because they have a weird comp.
Yep.
Humber has a very, very interesting approach to the game, and like, you know what I mean? It's you would never expect this in 1,000 years, especially not from a collegiate team. But it's those weird moments that really catch you off guard. That just it solidifies a team and says, "Hey, listen, we know that we're not playing by the rules, but because we're not playing by the rules, you got to play by our rules now. And because you don't know the rules as well as they do, you're just gonna get crushed. You're gonna get pinched. You're gonna get outgunned. You're gonna get shot from every angle that you don't expect, and eventually, you're gonna lose 0-2."
Again, what a way to find the gaps, just exploit them, win your gunfights, random swings, having fun. That last round, Rage shot, run and gun 2 people with an Odin. He updrafted and started shooting mid-flight.
It's I
heartbreaking,
know.
just heartbreaking. That is the worst way to lose a semifinal. Not because the enemy team was more strategic than you, they outplayed you. They just had fun playing the game.
I mean, yeah, and you know what? At this point, man, have fun playing the game, right? If this is the kind of stuff that can get you wins, I mean, we might as well see a 5-duelist team. I'm not gonna lie. Get the Clove up there, get the Rain up there, get the Neon as well, get the Yoru. Why not, right? Even though he got crazy nerfs, just get him in there for fun. Why not?
Yep.
And you know, you might as well start throwing the Mix and Gecko in there as well. They're not duelists, but at this point, the meme tier is reigning king, especially in this series. Humber is gonna be moving up to the top 4.
Top 2 actually.
Top 2
That's grand finals now.
Look at that. Yeah. All right. So you know, make sure to tune into the esports stream, but definitely tune into Conestoga as well. Even though the Academy is out of the game, the Valorant varsity team is still very much in the game, and they have a lot of heat packed in their chambers as well. So make sure you stick around for that. Condors Esports and all your favorite social media channels: Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where you'll find us. Condors Esports. One more time. Anything else to say before we wrap things up?
Again, a great season from the guys. Sad that it had to end this way. We still got the recognition tonight with 2 awards.
Absolutely.
So head high. Don't worry. Take them back in the fall.
Yeah, take him back in the fall, and I think that's going to be it from us. I'm Gareth, this is YG, and we are going to be out for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Game begin.
Offseas, we've been around for about two to 3 years now. We started during the pandemic. We started with virtual tournaments, getting students, you know, from across the province to be able to play together. One of our short-term and long-term goals has been to, provide an opportunity for an in-person event. We actually have teams coming from all over the province. Some of the other titles that we've supported through OFSI has been League of Legends, Smash Brothers, Valorant. So we of course have Rocket League. And our most recent one will be Minecraft Education. So we try to choose whatever title our players want to play. So as long as we have demand for a title, that's the title we go with.